Center.
I'm Ed Bank, and the Knicks and the Spurs are getting set for Game 2 of the NBA Finals tonight in San Antonio. The Knicks will look for a 2-0 lead after winning Game 1 on Wednesday. As for the Spurs, Aaron Fox talked about finding a way to try to slow down Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, I think we did a fairly good job throughout the course of the game, but, he definitely got it going towards the end of the game. And there are times where just like, anybody but Jalen, make somebody else shoot the ball.
Tonight's game can be heard on ESPN Radio. Our coverage from San Antonio gets underway at 7:30 Eastern. The game can also be seen on ABC. In football news, Broncos linebacker Jonathan Cooper was arrested today on domestic violence charges. According to a police affidavit obtained by multiple outlets, Cooper and his girlfriend were both arrested after an argument and physical confrontation that began over cheating allegations. The Bears Board of Directors voted Thursday to advance their stadium development in Hammond, Indiana, with the exact site still to be determined. This is the first time the Bears Board has voted on any stadium site. Afternoon baseball today at Wrigley Field. They are moving to the top of the third. The Giants lead the Cubs 2-0.
Hey, it's Michelle Smallman, and coming up Monday, the biggest event in the world kicks off this week. The World Cup is finally here, and we'll get you ready for all of it on Unsportsmanlike, 6 a.m. Eastern, right here on ESPN Radio, ESPN2, and ESPNU.
Matt Moscona.
I'm very important.
After further review.
Say it one more time.
After further review with Matt Moscona.
And here we go.
Live from the Raising Cane studio.
Let's rock! Go!
And off we go. Welcome aboard. Glad you're with us. It's AFR presented by Don Juan Cigar Bar. I'm Matt.
You're a loser, Matt.
Shut up, kid. Paul O'Neill.
They're chanting Paul O'Neill's name.
You sir. And Mr. Toby Tom Play. All right, we're here. Glad you are as well. Get out there and make it a good one. Massive recruiting weekend for Lane Kiffin's Tigers. Theriot's coming up next hour. We got Super Regional Baseball going on. A lot to do. Let us begin as we do every single day.
It's time to pop the top on another edition of AFR with Bud Light. Drink easy.
As the transfer portal opened on Monday, and as this has gone along and I've gotten names, I've passed them along to you, just to be clear, there's a lot of different ways that different outlets can go about handling portal conversations. I'm not telling you there's a good, bad, right, wrong, whatever. One thing that I'm not doing is saying LSU should go after this guy or here's how that guy might fit. What I'm telling you is I'm just giving you information as I get it. Players that I know are visiting or players that I know that LSU is interested in having transfer to the program. So two names that we've already shared with you this week ended up becoming LSU's first two commitments, and they are Landon Hood, who's the pitcher from Gonzaga, and Dawson Park, an infielder from Texas State. So I'll give you a little context on both these guys and kind of what role maybe that they're going to fill. So Landon Hood became the first. He's a righty from Gonzaga. If you're not familiar, he's a big 6'3", power guy, mid-90s. He's got a couple of different breaking balls, and they see him as a reliever. When you think about LSU next year, you're losing Zach Cowan out of the bullpen. You're very likely, obviously, going to lose Devin Sheeran to the draft. Maverick Grizzlies already entered the transfer portal. There's a really good chance Santiago Garcia isn't back. So you're looking for innings and real consistent arms out of the bullpen. So Hood would be one of those guys. He was the freshman of the year in the West Coast Conference. He was really good for the lion's share of this season. 2.48 ERA, struck out 78 across 54 and a third innings pitched. And there was a point in the season, as Hunt noted this over at LouisianaSports.net, it was about a 2-week stretch where he struggled, gave up 12 runs in 12 and a third innings. In the other 13 outings this season, he pitched to a .86 ERA. So you're talking about a guy who could come to LSU next year and compete for a rotation spot, but is more likely going to be a bullpen arm next year. That could be an innings eater for you potentially. Again, he threw 54 and a third innings this year at Gonzaga, where you're in West Coast Conference Freshman of the Year honors. So Landon Hood became the first commitment. And then yesterday on the show, we told you that LSU had interest in Dawson Park. Now, Dawson Park is an interesting one because he's a really good player, but his circumstance is what was interesting because he either, depending on how you read it, he either left the team, got dismissed from the team, whatever the case may be. And as the story goes, they're in the middle of a game, and Park flew out. It was near the end of the season, and he and his teammate started getting into it, kind of have to be separated. He kind of has to be escorted out of the ballpark. And I kind of made some calls on this today, and maybe this is just, I hesitate to say spin because I don't want to give you any sort of leading impression here, but this is my opinion of it. I don't think Jay Johnson would recruit a guy that was a bad character guy into this program. Like, would you agree with that? Like, I don't think Jay Johnson would introduce a negative, a cancer into his locker room, especially in a season that is this important. If we look at LSU this year, what can we say? What did we say often throughout this season did they lack? And I think we would all agree they clearly lacked a vocal leader on this team. Sometimes you want your best players to be the most vocal. Well, Derek Curiel and Stephen Milam are not that guy. They're not very loud, outspoken guys. Jake Brown was the best player on the team for a chunk of the season. He's more of the class clown, and it's hard. He keeps everybody light and loose. It's hard to ask that guy then to be the hard-hitting dude that's going to keep everybody accountable. Gavin Guidry's a veteran player, but sometimes you hear this often. It's hard for pitchers, in particular relievers, to be the vocal leaders because they're not playing every day. So I think Jay wanted somebody with a little bit of remember when one of the Jordan twins got a knock off that kid from Texas and he was running to first base and he flipped him the bird? I think this kid would do that. Does that make sense? Like, I think, first of all, he's a really good player. Okay, 2 years at Texas State. He was leading the team in homers and RBI when he left the program this year. He's a really good infielder. So if Stephen Milam goes, Park is the heir apparent at shortstop. And I was told today he was of the infielders they've been looking at. We talked about Ty Konis earlier this week, the freshman from Maryland who was freshman All Big Ten. This is the guy they liked. This was the guy at the top of their list. And there were other programs like Arkansas and Tennessee and some big boys that were interested in Dawson Park as well. But LSU targeted him. He was the guy they wanted, and they got him. I don't know a number or anything like that. If I get it, I'll share it with you. But I think you kind of look at what happened there at Texas State with his exit, and hopefully we get an opportunity to talk to him, and I'll ask him. But this is my sense of it. Coaches, he's really competitive. They weren't winning. He's getting in his teammates' faces. They start fighting. Coaches tell him they're going to bench him. He's like they're not going to play him the rest of the year. He's like, fine, I'll just leave. And you can feel however you want about that, but that's kind of an attitude LSU didn't have this year on the team. Now, maybe that goes badly, but what I would ask you is, do you trust Jay Johnson that he knows what he's looking for in character guys that he's bringing into his locker room? And my answer to that unequivocally is yes. So I think they got a guy that is the heir apparent to Stephen Milam if he signs. If Milam doesn't sign, then he could play second or third. Ruckert would certainly be in the mix there as well with Ethan Klaus going into the portal. And they may still be after more infielders. But this is a guy they really like who can handle the bat as well and can play anywhere on the infield. So LSU's added a pitcher and an infielder. I don't know that this is necessarily season and off-season where LSU is going to go and try to sign, 15 guys out of the transfer portal. I don't know that the numbers are going to be that robust. I think, like last year where they added 4 infielders, I think instead of adding a bunch of guys that are all kind of the same and trying to do it with numbers, I think instead they're going to try to go hit like the upper crust, like consolidate the numbers and the quote-unquote buy, what you're willing, your investment, and get the top of the portal guys at these positions in need. So Tigers got their first 2 as the roster rebuild begins. Again, 5 players, well, now Klaus makes 6, have entered the portal. You're going to lose 9 guys who are out of eligibility. So right there, that's 15 roster spots that you're looking to replace. You can have a freshman class. It's going to get hit by the draft. We don't know how badly they're going to get damaged by the draft. We won't know that for another 6 weeks or so, 6-8 weeks. And then we'll have a better sense. But in the meantime, the way they're approaching this portal cycle is you have to go address it like you're not getting any of those guys back and you're not getting any of the freshmen coming in. You have to go address it like there is an opening. Not there might be an opening, like there is an opening, because you can't take the risk of missing that opportunity. All right, so 2 players. Jay Johnson has added his first 2 players, 2 guys we told you about earlier this week, and he had told you about other ones that they're in on. Trostler from Northwestern State. See about Mikey Bell, also from Gonzaga. We mentioned Ty Konis. I don't know if he'd still be on the list anymore after now adding Dawson Park, but we'll keep an eye on the transfer portal as we move into this weekend. All right, it's after further review. We're glad you're with us. Our show open every day is brought to you by Bud Light. Drink easy with the great taste of Bud Light, the official beer of AFR, the official beer of your Fighting Tigers of LSU. You want to know why I have such a great relationship with my friends from Mockler Beverage, man. Chris Davis, Mary Lewis, Kristen Locketcher, and so many of my friends from Mockler came out yesterday to the show in Lake Charles. And that was awesome, man. I mean, even like CD, Chris Davis, and Mary, like they're based in Baton Rouge. They still decided to make the trip to go spend the day with Mockler in Southwest Louisiana, and Mockler there in Lake Charles, and then brought a whole herd of people. There was probably 15, 20 Mockler, Southwest Louisiana Mockler employees who came out to watch AFR yesterday. Stayed the whole 3 hours at walk-ons. Got a great partnership with them, man. They're, of course, it's the biggest beer brands in the world, but you're also talking about a local company that is the distributor of those brands. So when you walk into your local restaurant, your local bar, you walk into the store and you grab that 12-pack of Bud Light, whatever it is, cans, bottles, you're supporting a great local company that supported, churches and fairs and schools and other charitable organizations and religious organizations and the teams that you love, from the Tigers, the Saints, the Cajuns, the Cowboys. Man, it's Bud Light. Drink easy with the great taste of Bud Light, the official beer of AFR. All right, I got a break, y'all. When we come back, huge recruiting weekend is upon us for Lane Kiffin. Back-to-back huge recruiting weekends. That's basically all of June. So we'll set the stage, remind you the 6 players on campus for their official visits. That's next. Stay here. It's AFR.
AFR.
Not trying to make you jealous, but I'm really looking forward to tomorrow. We might dodge a few raindrops, but Eric and I and Drew, we're going to have some friends over tomorrow, do a little pool day, and really looking forward to it. We're going to order some Mexican food, drink some margaritas, hang out by the pool. That's a hell of a way to spend a June Saturday. And you don't have to dream about it. You can make that your reality as well, courtesy of Duplessis Pools. This house that we live in now is the first house that I've owned that has a pool. When I was a kid, we lived in a house about a year that had a pool. But I was like 7 years old. But I will never live in a house again without a pool. It changes everything we do socially. Drew loves the pool. Eric and I love the pool. Maybe you have a pool and needs to be remodeled, renovated, updated. Duplessis Pools can do that as well. So if you're starting from scratch with the dig, you're renovating your current pool, maybe you need to build that outdoor kitchen. They can even do a putting green for you. It's Duplessis Pools. Check them out online. Start there. Design the whole thing online. Pay for it. Finance it. DuplessisPools.com. DuplessisPools.com.
Gulf Coast Bank and Trust is giving our customers the power to bank anywhere, anytime during this challenging event. And we're right there with you. Our mobile banking app is a smart way to manage your money and time. Gulf Coast Bank and Trust, the bank that cares about you.
Every Raising Cane's chicken finger is marinated, battered by hand, and cooked to order to perfection. We don't have heat lamps, because when you make it right, you can taste it in every bite. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers. One love.
At Bayou Automotive, we believe in a sales process that puts you first. We want you to experience an easy purchase with clear pricing and great service. Let Bayou Ford and Bayou Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram be your trusted partners in finding your perfect vehicle. The crew at Bayou Automotive is going to do right by you.
At Sunshine, your hometown John Deere dealer, we know you deserve value when you purchase equipment. Right now, take advantage of the powerful 3025E tractor for just $297 a month, with 0% financing for 72 months. Tractor packages with a trailer also available. Whether you're tackling land, property, or projects, get your job done. Don't wait. This offer ends June 30th, 2026. Some restrictions apply. Visit sunequip.com or stop by a Sunshine location today.
People think it's all about game day, but the real work happens in the off season. And we need a healthcare team that works as hard as we do.
At FMOL Health, our lay of the lake, we take care of LSU football year-round.
We trust the lake.
Simone ate the best gumbo of her life, rolled some dice, and enjoyed a relaxing massage. She did not, however, find time to lay by the pool. Well, Simone, there's always next time. Lake Charles, there's a lot to pack in.
Looking for cleaner energy? Propane is energy for everyone. Propane water heaters are very cost efficient, and the savings are even greater with a tankless propane water heater. We all know that Louisiana propane is a safe and environmentally friendly.
After further review with Matt Moscona, presented by Don Juan Cigar Bar.
What?
You kind of looked like you were like, meh. So I was just like, uh-oh, what happened?
You kind of look like, yeah.
That's understandable. Yeah, I mean, I'm hitting the wall a little bit here.
Get your energy up, Muse.
I feel like I still have pretty good energy. For a Friday, I feel like I have good energy today.
A Friday. It's a day that ends in Y. You should have good energy. You woke up today, you're alive. Let's freaking go.
That's true. I am alive.
Let's go. Parrish has a huge announcement coming.
Like in the next couple of hours?
No, probably next week.
Okay.
I hope we can do it next week. Maybe next Friday I'm flying to Vegas.
That's right. You're not going to be here. I'm hosting.
So next Friday, flying to Vegas, going to watch No Doubt at the Sphere.
You've been to a concert at the Sphere, haven't you?
I went and saw the movie Wizard of Oz.
Wicked or The Wizard of Oz?
Wizard of Oz.
Wizard of Oz. Okay, cool.
Didn't I say Wizard of Oz?
Yeah, I just.
Then why'd you say Wicked?
I was just clarifying.
No, so Wizard of Oz. So Wizard of Oz at the Sphere in January. I didn't really care about Wizard of Oz. I'm always down for a trip. And so some friends of ours were like, hey, you want to go to Vegas and go to Wizard of Oz? I'm like, did you say Vegas?
Yeah.
I mean, the Wizard of Oz thing, whatever. So, but anyway, we went to Wizard of Oz, and the Sphere is amazing.
Yeah.
So I've joked to people, like, I would watch a dog taking a poop in the Sphere. It doesn't matter what you're going to watch. It's incredible. So anyway, same friends were like, hey, No Doubt is doing a residency at the Sphere. You want to go to Vegas? I was like, say Vegas?
Vegas, baby, Vegas!
And then I also am of the era that came up with No Doubt. And this is not Gwen Stefani solo. This is No Doubt. So I'm really excited about it. That's next Friday. Well, we're flying Friday. You're going to watch them Saturday, fly them Sundays. Quick jaunt. So easy to travel to Vegas. It's just easy, man. A little direct flight from NOLA. Just boop, boop. In, out. Get direct flights all day. What?
I liked the boop, boop.
Beep, boop. In, out. It is easy. Super easy. So looking forward to that. So I won't be here next. But to the point.
Yeah.
Got a really big announcement.
Oh, man. Should we just have Theriot call in next week and announce it? No?
Nope. It's a really big announcement. Close. It's really big. Whatever you're thinking, quintuple it.
Oh, okay. Quintuple it.
Yeah.
All right.
Quintuple it.
Huge announcement.
I mean, when I tell you this announcement, you're going to go, oh, you weren't lying.
Okay.
I mean, it's that. It's that. You can try to guess it if you want.
I don't even really have a guess, to be honest with you. If I did, I would try to guess. I would have been like, what if I guess and you just nod or something? But I don't even have a guess.
Okay. It's really big. Also really big, LSU's recruiting weekend. Transition. Hashtag radio guy. Last weekend, LSU had 6 official visitors, 4 of them 5-stars. This week, we know the storyline. 5-star edge Jaden Bryant flipped to Miami on Wednesday. So now LSU is welcoming another elite edge to campus. Remember, last week it was 5-star Abraham Cisse. This week, it's 5-star KJ Green. I should clarify, he's a 5-star according to 24/7. So in the Rivals industry, he's a high 4-star, but 24/7 ranks him as the number 8 overall player, regardless in the country, regardless of position. So they have him as a top 10 overall player. So we're talking about KJ Green. By the way, this was Shea Dixon on this show earlier this week talking about KJ Green.
I think he's a top 5-10 edge rusher. It doesn't really matter. I mean, he's ranked as a 5-star already. The very first offer KJ Green ever got was in 8th grade at South Carolina's camp when Sterling Lucas offered him. So he had been recruiting him forever to South Carolina. You just carry that relationship over to LSU now. He's not a South Carolina kid. Yes, he is over in that area, but he's open with his process. And Lucas has a great relationship with the kid, with his parents, with everyone around him, with the people at the high school. So it's almost one where you feel like, okay, we've been in this one all along, instead of, hey, this kid kind of popped up on LSU's board whenever you got here. And that's just kind of the benefit sometimes of a coaching change where you bring in connections.
For what it's worth, Shea is predicting LSU is the leader for KJ Green, and that would kind of make sense, right? I mean, sometimes like you can read the tea leaves, and you can use circumstantial evidence to put a puzzle together, right? So last week they host a 5-star edge. This week they host a 5-star edge. In the middle of the week, the 5-star edge they had committed flipped. Well, it's kind of the writing on the wall, right? There were other guys at that position they were interested in, and so the guy they had started looking around. You could hardly blame Jaden Bryant for taking another opportunity as LSU's continuing to recruit other elite players at his position. Now, the key is you got to land one of them, and Shea seems to think they are the leader for KJ Green, so we'll see if they can land him. There's another really interesting, because there's 2 other prospects here this weekend that are currently committed to other SEC schools that LSU's trying to flip, much like a week ago where you had a couple of committed prospects in Easton Royal and was Jalen Brewster. Jalen Brewster, of course, the number 1 defensive lineman in the country, number 1 player in the country. Well, one of the already committed players is Kelsey Adams. He's an offensive lineman who is currently committed to Georgia. Shea gave us a little bit of insight on him.
One I'm watching is Kelsey Adams, Matt. He's from Atlanta, plays at Langston Hughes, has been committed to Georgia for a while now, and is coming off his Georgia OV. And look, I'm not even knee-deep in the weeds in Georgia recruiting, but I followed the storyline that they've just missed on some offensive tackles and lost some that they thought they were going to get. And he's been their guy. He's been committed since September, really. But the fact that you're getting him on campus and he didn't shut things down after a Georgia OV is notable, because we have not seen them start to stack up on the O-line yet. And dominoes are kind of falling all over the place with top targets. So do you hone in on a guy like this and try to flip him from Kirby? And we'll see. But that's going to be one, I think, to watch this weekend.
I continue to maintain this staff is showing you they are not willing to invest big money in incoming freshman offensive tackles. Next year, so I think 2027, right? Jordan Seaton's likely gone. However, you probably have Sean Tompkins back, who is Baylor's left tackle this year. You very likely could be returning Weston Davis for a senior year. Devin Harper is here, who was projected to be Ole Miss's starting right tackle this year. Darren Stray's an offensive tackle you brought in from Kentucky. I mean, you've got guys there already. You're not going to overspend on an incoming freshman offensive tackle that they don't think is going to make an immediate impact. So we'll see what happens here. But I would rather them take the tact of, let someone else pay him as a freshman and then let LSU go sign him in the portal. Like they did with William Satterwhite after a year at Tennessee, like they did with Darren Stray after a year at Kentucky, like they did with Sean Tompkins after a couple of years at Baylor. So that piece is starting to, you're putting that piece of the puzzle together. Do they flip Kelsey Adams? We'll see. Maybe they think he can play on the interior as well. I don't know. But I'm just going to maintain I'll be really surprised if they end up landing a premier offensive tackle out of the high school ranks, because it's just not where they're showing their willingness to invest funds. Now, there's two other prospects that are visiting. Tay Walden, Greedy James. And Greedy James currently is committed to Texas. That's a safety that LSU's trying to flip. Here was Shea on those two.
A couple of DBs, Corey Raymond will have in, Tay Walden out of Tennessee, and then Greedy James is a Texas commit out of Manville over there, but originally a New Orleans native when he was younger, but moved over to Texas and now plays high school football, like I said, at Manville. But committed to Texas. He's ranked as a safety, but Corey Raymond's been recruiting him at corner, and then Tay Walden's ranked as an athlete, but Corey's recruited him at corner. So they're going to take a couple corners in this class, so it's something to monitor there.
The other two prospects, remember, as far as corner, like 2020, you're probably looking at corners where you're betting on the come. You're not looking at high-end elite level corners that you're expecting to be plug-and-play day one guys. So, you look at a guy like we mentioned Greedy James, who's a safety. Well, Tay Walden he's a four-star athlete, might be coming in as a corner, and maybe the idea of playing at LSU is really intriguing. But again, where are they going to invest their money? I don't know that we're going to see it at corner for the high school class in 2027, because if you were going to do that, you would have done it with Joshua Dobson, the number one corner in the country, and they're showing they're looking to bet on the come there. The other two prospects that are on campus this weekend, a couple of running backs. Trey Segara, he's a running back out of South Carolina. Shea predicts South Carolina as the current leader. And a three-star running back out of Frisco, Texas, Brennan Lacey, will also be on campus, as TCU is projected to be the leader there. Of course, the Tigers do have two really elite-level running backs in the state of Louisiana, including Jaden Miles from just down the road at Catholic High, who is long thought to have been a heavy LSU lean, one of the best running backs in the country. So we'll see what the Tigers would like to do there. Remember, you obviously have Harlan Berry for a sophomore year, but we're talking about 2027. Berry could be back, and then the four portal running backs that you brought in could all be back, and then you could have Caden Durham back for a senior year as well. So how heavy do you want to go on running back in the freshman class remains to be seen. So maybe you lean on an in-state guy who's willing to wait his turn for a year and then maybe try to make a pop in 2028. All right, it's after further review. We're brought to you by First South Farm Credit. FirstSouthFarmCredit.com. FirstSouthFarmCredit.com. Remember, if you're thinking of buying land or you want to refinance your current land, First South Farm Credit should be your first call. You can always go to FirstSouthFarmCredit.com, FirstSouthFarmCredit.com, because for more than 100 years, through 2 world wars, through economic upticks, downturns, natural disasters, our friends over at First South Farm Credit have done one thing: help Louisianians buy land. They've done it since 1916. FirstSouthFarmCredit.com. Buying that land to build your family's dream home, want that recreational property in Mississippi, your hunting property in Texas because you're tired of sharing a lease with somebody else, start that process today with one of their great local lenders at First South Farm Credit. Your first call should be to First South Farm Credit. FirstSouthLand.com. FirstSouthLand.com. Nope, FirstSouthFarmCredit.com. All habits die hard. The old URL works too. You can still go to FirstSouthLand.com, but FirstSouthFarmCredit.com. FirstSouthFarmCredit.com. Old habits die hard. Need to reprogram the brain. All right. Man, Muse. It's a big announcement. That's a big announcement.
And look.
It's big. Really big. We're just on a call. I was on a call at 1 o'clock today. preparing for the announcement over at Parrish.
So, like, next week on social media, y'all are going to announce it then?
Maybe.
I mean, since you're not going to be
We
here.
got to get a contract done. But it's there. It's like at the doorstep. And it'll be a big deal.
It might not even be next week.
Should be.
Should be. Okay.
Should be.
Big announcement?
Huge. With a Y.
With a Y.
Huge with a Y.
And you know it's really big.
That's how you know. Parrishbuilt.com. Parrishbuilt.com. All right, quick break. We'll go around the SEC. Another LSU men's basketball non-conference game has been announced. We're starting to see what it's going to look like for Will Wade in year one. So we'll get to that. Theriot's here in 30 minutes from right now. See if Theriot wants to throw any breadcrumbs out. See if he thinks I'm overstating the magnitude of the announcement for Parrish. I think he's probably just going to
kind of co-sign with you.
I think he's going to crank the meter up even more.
Oh, okay.
That's what I think he's going to do. It's AFR.
AFR.
We're brought to you by River City's 1 Hour Air, where they're always on time or you don't pay a dime. 752-0001, 752-0001, 752-0001, or 1hourbr.com. Look for the big yellow vans and trucks with the giant clock on the side. I challenge you. Be safe, but I challenge you. You see one of those vans driving the streets of the BR, you're at a red light. Don't take out your phone while you're driving. I don't want to see that. But if you're at a red light, snap a photo. Send it to me. Text me, tweet me, email me, Facebook me, DM me, something like that. I'm easy to get in touch with. Send me a photo. Telling you see them all over town. Because our friends at River City's 1 Hour Air take great care of Baton Rouge homeowners, making sure your AC is up, running right. Remember, also, we're heading into a weekend. They always work nights and weekends and never charge you extra to come out nights and weekends because you don't want to go to bed in a hot house. So if your AC is not keeping up, call River City's 1 Hour Air, 752-0001, 752-0001.
Hi, this is Beth Serena. Welcome to my pool. The first time I saw this beautiful pool, it exceeded every expectation that I had. They were able to get everything we wanted in this pool. It is a beautiful pool. We live out here. We eat out here. We watch TV out here. This is like our living room outside. We love this pool and everything about it. When we decided to build our pool, we called a great friend who is one of the best pool builders in the country in North Louisiana, and we said, who would you choose to build a pool in Baton Rouge? And without a hesitation, he told us Russell Pools. He said their history, tradition of great builds, great pools was unmatched. So of course, who did we call? Russell Pools. The advice I would give to anyone looking to build a pool is first call Russell Pools. They'll do an incredible job. It'll be incredibly organized. It'll be time efficient, and you will have your pool in no time.
ED, low T, or simply seeking to optimize your health and performance? Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness offers a range of discreet services to address your specific needs. We empower men to reclaim their health and confidence. Visit yourgoodwood.com.
Transform your living space with Lacoste & Young.
Love telling you about our friends at River Parish Contractors, because if you are looking for work, my goodness, you are looking for River Parish Contractors, and they're looking for you. rpcontractors.com, rpcontractors.com. It's where you can go. They have the careers page. Hit the careers tab at the top of the page if you want to see the listings and the availabilities they have open. But look, the bottom line is not only are they going to give you a great hourly rate, but paid time off. Amazing benefits package. You can work as much overtime as you want. And they were just recently awarded 4 jobs they had bid on. So they have tons of work coming You want to work day shift? You want to work night shift? Awesome. You can do either, and you'll be home with your family every night for dinner because all their work is local. It's River Parish Contractors. rpcontractors.com. rpcontractors.com.
After further review with Matt Moscona, presented by Don Juan Cigar Bar.
It's a big announcement.
You gotta stop this. I mean, you gotta give a hint. You gotta drop a hint, at least.
I can't. Cannot do it. Cannot do that. I'm just telling you, it's big.
Biggest announcement in the history of the company?
I mean, aside from us like launching.
Launching, yeah, of course, yeah.
But yeah,
absolutely. Since you've launched, biggest announcement.
Yes.
Okay, I mean, that.
Yes.
That really drives it home. I mean, you don't like hyperbole.
You know, I run the risk by doing this right now, people being like, okay, you're overselling it, and then being let down when they hear the announcement.
Sure you do. That's a big risk to take.
That's how confident I am. People are going to go, oh, you didn't oversell it.
Are we putting a new roof on the governor's mansion?
No.
All right.
The men's SEC ACC basketball challenge. The pairings have been announced, and they're coming back to the PMAC, so that's nice. All these very nice non-conference games we've been hearing about. LSU playing Gonzaga in Spokane, playing Houston in Houston. They'll be playing in the Palm Springs, Acrisure, whatever that is, against somebody, but it won't be at the PMAC. Well, finally got a good one coming to the Maravich Center. LSU, December the 1st, that's a Tuesday. LSU is going to be hosting Wake Forest in the SEC ACC Basketball Challenge. LSU was on the road last year, so they're in line for a home game in the challenge for this year with Will Wade's first season coming back. So teams have played 3 times in the last decade. LSU, they played 6 times in all. LSU leads the series 4-2 and actually is on a 3-game win streak. One of those was under Will Wade when LSU beat Wake Forest in the finals of the 2021 Emerald Coast Classic down in Niceville, Florida. A year later, the Tigers rallied from a 20-point deficit with Justice Hill. Justice Hill?
We got rid of that one, remember? It was so much.
You just need to do it.
I can't do it.
Just do it.
Justice!
Wasn't even a good effort.
That's why I can't do it.
You can. You just didn't even give a good effort. Anyway, who would have thought we would ever need it again?
Not me. That's why we got rid of it.
Justice Hill hit the game-winning layup with 2 seconds remaining in the Holiday Hoops giving event in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Justice!
See?
Is dead!
Sounds much better.
Justice Hill is not dead.
No, I know that.
And nor was Justice in the movie Jane Silent Bob Strike Back dead. He just thought she died in the explosion, but she didn't die.
She didn't die.
But he didn't die. Let's call that the $1 million wound. Government must keep that money. I never saw a nickel at $1 million. So anyway, LSU is going to play Wake Forest in the ACC SEC Challenge. Home game on December the 1st. We had yesterday when we were in Lake Charles, Heath Schroyer was good enough to hang out with us on the show. And in addition to talking about the international players who he thinks are going to be they're confident that those players are going to be eligible. I did ask him about the strength of that non-conference schedule.
I was teasing the other day. I said, we got a few home games here that, we can kind of, warm up a little bit, But you know what? It's exciting, and our schedule is going to be very, very daunting. But, again, SEC is ranked the #1 basketball league in the country. So in order to get ready for SEC play, you have to have a very challenging preseason. And we're not going to go 12-1 and everyone thinking it's all going to be inflated. We're going to have, we're going to have a few losses probably. Yeah. But they're going to be against really good teams, and we're going to have some good wins, etc. But that's going to prepare you for the gauntlet of the SEC schedule.
You were thinking the same thing I was thinking?
I was thinking the same thing you were thinking.
We all thinking the same thing? I mean, the last 2 years, LSU had a pretty sterling non-conference record and then face-planted in SEC play. I think Heath Schroyer's telling you, look, it ain't gonna be 12-1 because we ain't playing the schedule that's gonna allow us to be 12-1. But there's gonna be some losses, there's gonna be some nice wins, but gonna prepare for what the hopeful inevitability is of playing into March. Success takes a team, not just on the field. At FMOL Health, that team is more than 20,000 strong, delivering care across Louisiana and Mississippi as one connected, mission-driven health system. And as a $5 billion health system with nationally recognized quality and not one but two exceptional workplace awards from Gallup, FMOL Health has built something people trust and continues to grow to meet the needs of the communities they serve. I was over at the lake earlier this week, as a matter of fact, had my annual physical with Dr. Curtis Chastain, part of the Our Lady of the Lake Men's Health Group, and I encourage you all the time. Men, go to the doctor. Women, go to the doctor. Get your annual physical. Get checked. If something's not right, go to the doctor. And there's so many different specialists that you could see as part of the FMOL Health system. And, of course, Our Lady of the Lake, the championship health partner of LSU Athletics. OLOLRMC.com/LSU. FMOL Health, Our Lady of the Lake, and LSU. Together, we roar. All right, do it every day about this time. Let's go around the SEC.
Around the SEC, bringing you the biggest news from the nation's best conference, the South Carolina Gamecocks.
Congrats to Kevin Schnall on not getting tossed out of the College World Series final this year, but he was interviewed by South Carolina as one of the leading candidates to fill their head coaching vacancy. Of course, he's the Coastal Carolina head coach who got tossed last year in the final against LSU in the first inning, arguing balls and strikes because he's an idiot. Anyway, good coach, though. But, I mean, you get run in the national final for arguing balls and strikes in the first inning, you're an idiot. Anyway, this here says that South Carolina talked to another candidate as well. Feels like a formality with Schnall, but worth noting there. Also, Troy head coach Skylar Meade and North Carolina head coach Scott Forbes are added to the list of names to keep an eye on.
The Tennessee Volunteers.
Tennessee has parted ways with pitching coach Josh Reynolds. Josh Elander had tabbed Reynolds as the pitching coach after Frank Anderson joined Tony Vitello's staff with the San Francisco Giants. Elander now seeking his second pitching coach in as many years. Ball's allowed 87 home runs and pitched to a 4.72 ERA this season. That was the highest mark in more than a decade.
The Arkansas Razorbacks.
Hogs are losing freshman top 100 prospect Landon Schaefer in the portal. Schaefer's both listed as an infielder and an outfielder on the Hogs website. Played in 8 games for the Razorbacks. Got 1 start in right field. That was against Northern Colorado. He was a 20th round selection of the Phillies, but passed on the MLB to go to college. He's the 5th Arkansas player to enter the portal this cycle.
Texas A&M!
Mike Elko flipped Miami of Ohio defensive back commitment Errol Kearns. That's what that big oil money gets you. Flipping commits from Miami, Ohio. Kearns a 3-star. 15th ranked player at his position, the 12th player out of the state of Indiana.
The Florida Gators.
And Florida has landed a commitment from do-it-all athlete Kamarion Johnson. He's out of Georgia. 6 foot, 185, the 16th best athlete overall in the country for the class of 2027. Pick the Gators over Florida State, Cincinnati, and others. All right, there you have it. That is Around the SEC. Friday show is brought to you by Don Juan Cigar Bar. I might have to pop over by Don Juan after the show today. As I mentioned, a little pool day at the house tomorrow. I got the humidors pretty stocked right now, but can always use a few more sticks. Get on by Don Juan Cigar Bar and Don Juan Cigar Company right next door. Great place to go. Let the time fade by on any given day. Maybe watch the Super Regional Baseball NBA Finals Game 2 tonight. You can watch it over at Don Juan Cigar Bar. Limited food menu, but they have tons of drink specials always. Get on by Don Juan Cigar Bar in Town Center. All right, let me knock out a quick break, y'all. We will come back, wrap up hour number 1. Could the Chicago Bears actually be heading out of Chicago? I mean, they would still be the Chicago Bears. They just wouldn't physically be in Chicago anymore, which would be really, really weird. But that possibility continues advancing. So we'll discuss that here as we continue. Theriot's coming up in about 15 minutes from right now. Don't you move. It's AFR.
After further review.
You know how I tell you Darren James gives you an unbelievable customer service experience? You know, whenever you buy or sell a home and you use Darren has a moving trailer that anybody that buys or sells a home with him, like, you can use that trailer for free as part of your move. There's a picture of it right here. You can't miss it, by the way. It's a giant trailer. Rab Darren's face is all over it, too. But you can use that trailer for free. Just another way that Darren gives exceptional customer service. Like, when you go to the closing table, Darren's going to have, like, a home welcoming kit with all the necessities you may need as you move into a new home. He just constantly thinks of ways to give exceptional service and let you know as your client that he is always thinking about you. And, of course, he gets results. If you need to sell your home, you need the best. You need Darren James. Agent225.com. Agent225.com.
Think real estate. Think Darren James.
At Auctioner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Auctioner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one: you. Auctioner Andrews Institute. Long live you.
Ever wonder why cane sauce doesn't come in a pre-sealed packet? It's because it's made fresh inside every Raising Cane's every single day. Because when you make it right, you can taste it in every bite. Raising Cane's chicken fingers. One love.
At Bayou Automotive, we believe in a sales process that puts you first. We want you to experience an easy purchase with clear pricing and great service. Let Bayou Ford and Bayou Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram be your trusted partners in finding your perfect vehicle. The crew at Bayou Automotive is going to do right by you.
Sometimes you ignore the signs, even when they're right in front of you. Problem gambling isn't always easy to spot. Know the signs, set your limit. Learn more about healthy gambling habits by visiting us online or text or call for free, confidential help now.
Most roofers just replace your shingles. At Pelican, we diagnose your roof, digging deep down to find the root cause of your roof symptoms. Now cough for me? Good. We don't ignore your roof's issues, we address them. Let's just take care of this right here. Helping your roof to become the best version of itself. Interesting that you would say that. How does that make you feel? So call Pelican Roofing for your free roof checkup today.
After further review with Matt Moscona, presented by Don Juan Cigar Bar.
The Chicago Bears removing a Hammond. You heard about that, Muse?
Hammond, America?
No. Hammond, Indiana.
Oh.
Not Hammond on I-12.
Oh, man.
No.
Had been big for the city.
No. I mean, laugh, but like, and like Hammond, Indiana ain't big. You know what I mean?
What's the population of Hammond, Indiana?
I mean, Hammond, America has got Southeastern Louisiana University there. I don't think Hammond, Indiana's got anything. It might have a high school.
Bears Packers live from Strawberry Stadium.
No, that wouldn't happen.
Why not?
That wouldn't go down because I think you need a little more seating capacity. The idea is they're going to build this beautiful world-class stadium there in Hammond, America. I mean Hammond, Indiana.
Yeah, population of Hammond, Indiana, 77,800.
All right, check out Hammond, America.
All right.
I'm going to guess it's comparable, actually. Because if you look at Baton Rouge proper, I think Baton Rouge proper is like 400K, 500K. Greater Baton Rouge is, go ahead.
According to the World Population Review, Hammond, Louisiana, 24,000.
24. So Hammond, Indiana, about triple the size of Hammond, America.
Yeah.
Shout out to you, Hammond, Indiana, except for the fact that you're in Northwest Indiana.
That's terrible.
Which objectively sucks. I know. I lived there for a year. And Northwest Indiana objectively sucks. You don't see the sun for about 6-7 months out of the year. It snows from October until May. Most people just stay inside, eat ice cream, get a little heavy.
Eat ice cream in that cold?
Oh, yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. At the cafeteria at Notre Dame, they had something called Yo Cream. It was like a combination of yogurt and ice cream.
Okay.
And I think the lovely young ladies of Northwest Indiana thought that they were doing something that was healthy, right? Because it's like, it's not actually ice cream, it's Yo Cream. And we had a name. Okay, what?
Go on.
What?
All I heard is, thought they were doing something healthy. We had a name. Just go on. I'm listening.
There's an area in the midsection that became coined by the young gentleman on campus as the Yo Cream Pooch. It was very common throughout the winter months that, while in hibernation, not seeing the light of day, big heavy coats and sweaters all the time, chowing down on Yo Cream, maybe not quite as motivated to brave the negative temps to get over to the student rec center and maybe to work it off on the treadmill.
It's understandable, man.
You get that little pooch. Yeah, happened a lot. I got the hell out of there, bro. I got out of there.
Work it off when it finally warms up in June.
Had to go. So, Northwest Indiana sucks. Not for me. But look at that stadium. Paulie, pull that up. Look, that's beautiful. That's a rendering of the stadium they're looking to build. And I don't know if you notice, Paul, can you go full screen on that? Okay, because look, I want to show you on this rendering. Look on the front of the stadium there where it just says Stadium. Where you might have like the name of the stadium. It just says Stadium. Very astute artist there who might have done that. Anyway, this is a dispute that, as you probably know by now, the city of Chicago and the Bears are having. And I just don't think this is that surprising. I know there's folks that are going to say, well, the Bears are synonymous with Chicago. They're still going to be the Chicago Bears. They're just going to have their home in Northwest Indiana if they don't come to an agreement with the city of Chicago and the state of Illinois. And it's not uncommon. I mean, the Giants and the Jets play in New Jersey. I mean, the Arizona Cardinals don't play in Phoenix. They play in Glendale. I mean, this is not anything that should be in the San Francisco 49ers play in Santa Clara. I mean, it's just not a surprising thing anymore in this day and age. You have owners that want land and they want tax breaks or government help in subsidizing a project, and I don't think that's wrong. I know some of you disagree, but I think the people that typically disagree, my argument has been for years, as it was when we talked about this with the Saints and the Pelicans, if you treated these decisions like incentivizing a business, a billion-dollar business, the same way that the state might subsidize the Hyundai plant or Meta or any of the other things that are coming to this state, that You had the folks from Woodside Energy. You're building a $17 billion LNG facility in southwest Louisiana. The state, Sarah Bairstow said right here and talked about what a great steward of their capital the state of Louisiana has been. Well, that's a $1 billion entity. Of course you want to treat them great. Well, why wouldn't you treat a professional sports franchise the same way? That's always been my take on it. So if Illinois and the state of Chicago won't, go to Northwest Indiana. Play at Stadium in Hammond. That's what we're going to call it.
Great atmosphere at Stadium. Tough place to play, man.
Play their Stadium. Maybe they'll sell some Evermore at Stadium. We'll have more at Stadium. You want to get rid of that pooch, the Yo Cream pooch. Drink Evermore at Stadium in Hammond, Indiana. Hour 2 is next.
After further review.
We're brought to you by Parish Restoration, parishrestoration.com, parishrestoration.com. Hey, listen, kill mold, remove odor, other harmful pathogens. I say that all the time. So it's important to note, yes, with Parish Restoration, we're talking about primarily is mold remediation, right? If you have mold or think you might, if you had water intrusion, look, wet, humid, breeding ground for mold, we all get that. We all went to science class in like the 5th grade. We put it like in a little Petri dish and you got it. Anyway, you want to get rid of mold, Parish can help. But like, let's say my goodness, I don't want to be specific, but cold, flu season, COVID, whatever. If you have other harmful pathogens, strep throat, something going through, you want to kill, they can come in and dry fog the entire place. A school, a church, an office building, a doctor's office, a workout facility, and it'll get rid of odor as well. It'll kill the odor-causing bacteria. ParishRestoration.com. Check them out online, ParishRestoration.com.
When it comes to industrial construction, River Parish contractors can do it all. Mechanical, structural, custom fabrication, specialized welding, and turnaround services. Strategically located in between Baton Rouge and New Orleans, we have the local team with the experience and commitment to safety to manage the most complex industrial projects. Period. Here's the deal. Partnering with us means your project is delivered on time, on budget, and most important, safely. River Parish Contractors, let's get building.
Gulf Coast Bank and Trust is giving our customers the power to bank anywhere, anytime during this challenging event. And we're right there with you. Our mobile banking app is a smart way to manage your money and time. Gulf Coast Bank and Trust, the bank that cares about you.
Jordan Faber here with some exciting news. Faber Automotive has officially arrived. We're proud to introduce your new hometown dealership, Faber Chevrolet GMC. That means more inventory, better deals, and the same great local team. Now backed by the trusted Faber family name. Whether you're shopping or servicing, you'll feel the difference from day one. Allow us the opportunity to earn your business.
Fabre Chevrolet GMC. Visit us in St. Francisville or online at FabreChevrolet.com.
People think it's all about game day, but the real work happens in the off season, and we need a healthcare team that works as hard as we do.
At FML Health, our lay of the lake, we take care of LSU football year-round.
We trust the lake.
Simone ate the best gumbo of her life, rolled some dice, and enjoyed a relaxing massage. She did not, however, find time to lay by the pool. Well, Simone, there's always next time. Lake Charles, there's a lot to pack in.
Transform your living space with Lacoste & Young Remodeling and take your home from outdated to outstanding. Redefine your kitchen for the ultimate culinary experience or elevate your daily routine with a spa-worthy bathroom retreat. Our skilled team brings 3D modeling to life to ensure your vision becomes a reality. We believe luxury should be accessible and offer tailored solutions to fit your budget without compromising quality. So contact us today for a free estimate. Lacoste & Young Remodeling, providing perfect solutions for your dream home.
When it comes to choosing energy for your
This is SportsCenter.
I'm Ed Benkin. Tonight it is Game 2 of the NBA Finals between the Spurs and Knicks from San Antonio. New York will look to take a 2-0 lead after winning Game 1 on Wednesday night. Despite being down 1-0 in the series, Victor Wembanyama was asked how he's able to remain composed knowing this is a near must-win tonight.
I don't know. I'm just speaking with my heart and reacting with my heart, so I can't answer that question, but an explanation would be that as the series goes on, it gets closer to qualification or elimination, so tension level normally rises.
Tonight's game can be heard on ESPN Radio. Our coverage tips off at 7:30 Eastern, and the game can also be seen on ABC. In football news, Broncos linebacker Jonathan Cooper was arrested today on domestic violence charges. According to a police affidavit obtained by multiple outlets, Cooper and his girlfriend were both arrested after an argument and physical confrontation that began over cheating allegations. The Bears Board of Directors voted to advance their stadium development in Hammond, Indiana. The exact site is still to be determined. Baseball Wrigley this afternoon, top of the 5th. Giants pounding the Cubs 9-0.
Hey, it's Michelle Smallman, and coming up Monday, the biggest event in the world kicks off this week. The World Cup is finally here, and we'll get you ready for all of it on Unsportsmanlike, 6 a.m. Eastern, right here on ESPN Radio, ESPN2, and ESPNU.
Matt Moscona.
I'm very important.
After further review.
Say it one more time.
After further review with Matt Moscona.
And here we go.
Live from the Raising Cane studio.
Let's ride!
Louisiana boy, yeah, they call him the Riot. Born and raised in the swamps, on the fight like a tiger. He going beast mode, baby, he a beast though. What you think he supposed to do? You picture better reload. Get the boy.
After further review, the Riot Radio Hour with Matt Moscona and Ryan Theriot.
Well, how's your week going?
Week was good.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, but good. I'm full of good ideas.
Here comes Theriot, the throw, not in time. Scudero delivers, and the Giants lead 4-3 in the 10th.
The wave pool, although probably full of bacteria, flesh-eating parasites, and the occasional turd, provides endless hours of fun. It's not cool to have a 30A sticker on the back of your grocery go-getter. Big fan of the truck.
The Riot Radio Hour.
Hour 2, off we go. Welcome aboard. Glad you're with us. AFR presented by Don Juan Cigar Bar. I'm Matt.
This is Shaq O'Neal, and I hate Matt.
Paul O'Neal.
They're chanting Paul O'Neal's name.
You so. We're here. Glad you are as well. Get out there and make it a good one. Yeah, right.
Yeah, right.
Hey, man. Got to see you earlier today.
It was a great visit.
Yeah.
Wonderful visit.
So I woke up this morning, 5 a.m., got my cold shower. I was in Lake Charles. Cold shower, got right in the car, drove straight into the house. Erica had to go get her hair did. And so I had Drew for the morning. And so we ran around town a little bit. You know where Drew wanted to go?
Where do you want to go? Where do you want to go?
Drew wanted to go to Ruckus. He's literally been talking about it all week. I don't know why he got a wild hair. Drew wanted to go to Ruckus, so we went by Ruckus earlier today. As we walk into Ruckus, realized Drew had a massive diaper.
Yep.
So I had to go right back out to the car and change it. Hashtag dad life. And then we had a great time at Ruckus. I got some kicks. We'll talk about that later.
Of course you did.
Actually got 3 pair and a T-shirt. We'll talk about that later.
Okay.
And then we got in the car and we called Hi Wyan. And you were like, hey, where y'all going? I was like, going home. I said, hey, you want to come by the parish office? So I said, Hey, Drew, you want to go by the parish office, see Ryan? Yes! So then Drew went and sat on Ryan's couch, pulled his knees up to his ears, as he is wont to do, and just stared at Ryan for like 20 minutes.
He did.
Didn't say a word, just stared at Ryan. Just completely smitten, awestruck at the fact that you were actually sitting there right in front
He
of him.
said a couple words.
Yeah, no, I know. Richard kept trying to hand him a baseball, and he's like,
No.
He's very particular with his sensory stuff.
He does not want a baseball.
Do not hand him a baseball. Like that is, he wants a fidget, something that he could, bend and manipulate. A baseball is very hard and rigid. He does not want to. He does not want that. Does not want that. So
no, it was a good visit. It was a great visit. And then I went to Ruckus.
Oh.
Yeah,
is that where you got this hat?
Yeah.
Okay.
Check the hat. You got me excited. So then I went to Ruckus. I said, you know what?
I should have called.
Yeah, I gotta go check it. I gotta go check them out and see what they got over there.
Because you know what would have happened, honestly? If you had gone without me, I would have been really bummed. I'd be like, man, why didn't you call me and tell me you were going? Like, I'd have jetted over there. But I went without you.
Yep.
But I didn't want you to feel, because, so this is a true thing. Like, Drew, my son, does love going there, and he watches a video all the time of you coming into Ruckus. One time, this was years ago, when Drew and I were there, we were all going there, and then we're going to ride Ryan's big golf cart on your property. You remember that?
Yeah, I do.
And so he watches it all the time. So he associates you with Ruckus, and he loves it anyway. But I didn't want to call. I didn't want you to feel obligated. It was really the truth. So
Yeah.
I didn't call you.
I didn't get my feelings hurt. It was all good.
Good.
But I did go, copped a couple pairs of shoes and this cool hat. And the fellas, they said, well, Matt was just in here.
He was.
And we wanted to give him something because we feel this way about him.
Hey, bro.
He brings his son over here all the time. And this is a Ruckus exclusive. World's best dad.
Look at that.
The R is the Ruckus.
Can you get that, Paulie? Look, get right here.
Oh, there we go.
Can you zoom in on
The
that?
R is the little Ruckus R. And this is from the fine folks over at Ruckus.
Love that.
This is a gift for you.
Wait, he's zooming in. Look, there you go.
Check the R out. So notice it's the.
That's so good.
Yeah, that's for you, bud.
World's best dad.
That's for you, guy.
With an R. Oh, look at that.
There you go, pal.
That's awesome, man. Well,
isn't that nice?
Shout out to my guys over at Ruckus, because I walked in and like, yeah, what I mean, and then I immediately saw. I'm not trying to gross anybody out, but I immediately saw.
We got action.
Drew's.
Yeah, action.
And it was wet and through the shorts was the problem.
So it happens to all of us.
It was like, we literally walk in the door, and I'm like, oh my God, we have to go. Yeah. And thankfully, I kept, I always keep a change of clothes for Drew in the car. So
why did you, so you went there, but what did you get? What did you get?
We're going to talk about that a little later.
Okay. Fair.
Hey, I also have to, listen, we're about to do Ryan's letter in a second, but I need to, so I slipped a minute ago in the last hour. Were you listening on the way in? It's okay if not.
No, I wasn't.
Okay, no worries.
I apologize.
So no. So I said, man, I was doing the parish read. I was like, man, we have we got such a big announcement coming. That's all I said.
Oh yeah.
And I told Muse, I'm like, I don't know that it's possible that I could oversell this. He's like, biggest announcement in the company? I'm like, what, other than us launching? I'm like, yeah, by a mile. I mean, I'm not overselling this. I don't know that I can oversell this. Can we say it next week? Are we going to be ready next week or no?
Yeah, I think we can. We can say it next week. I think that other than launching the company, but I mean, I would say similar to launching the company. I would say that. I would say it's like a. It's such a big deal. I mean,
it's such a big deal.
Yeah, it's a big deal. We got a huge announcement, and we got some really fun stuff.
What are we doing? Are we expanding all across the Gulf South?
Muse.
Like, are we just going to Bama and Florida now?
You're gonna love this.
I'm gonna love this.
Yes.
Like me personally, I'm gonna love this.
Everybody is gonna go. What? Wait, they did what?
Yeah.
I'm serious.
It's one of those.
Yes, you will.
It's one of those. Okay. How's your week?
Wonderful.
Good. I love to hear that.
USC's beating North Carolina. Shout out Brock Slayton.
6-5.
Yeah.
Just
shout out Brock Slayton. Shout out U-High Cubs. Let's go. He's a Trojan.
Let's go.
So that's good. No, great week. It's been a wonderful week. I'm a creature of habit. I do the same things, eat the same things. Like I like that.
Okay.
I love a routine.
Oh, before every game, you ate like a bacon and jelly sandwich or mayonnaise.
Grilled cheese and syrup.
Grilled cheese and syrup. I knew it was close.
Close.
I knew it was something. I was close.
I like routines.
Grilled cheese and syrup.
Yeah. One of my routines
Okay.
is I go to gas stations. I go to a gas station every morning.
I actually know that when you would drop your children off at St. Jude, you went and got gas station breakfast every single day at the place at the corner of Nicholson and Gardere, right?
Every morning.
Like literally every morning, right there across from LeBerge. Like
I still do that. Not there.
Yeah. Oh, the one by the parish office. Shout them out. I mean, it's that gas station at the corner of Highland and Highlandia.
So this letter is to the gas station chefs out there.
Shout them out, bro. That place.
You've got some folks who have gone to culinary school, and I'm not sure that these folks went there or not. I don't know that.
I'm pretty sure they did not.
Well, if you eat some of this food, you would probably think otherwise. God bless all of them. Well, at least the ones who absolutely throw it down for breakfast and lunch. This is only a breakfast and lunch play. This isn't a dinner play. This is breakfast and lunch.
Yeah.
You guys are the true heroes for the working man.
I got to shout one out. Dude, I'm sorry to interrupt
No,
you.
do it. Where is it?
Bro, so a couple of years ago, I'm doing a video shoot with Sunshine, your hometown John Deere dealer in Louisiana. And so shout out to Grace and Rooney. So we all meet in Jacoby and Guillory, Tank, former LSU defensive lineman. We're doing an NIL shoot with me and Tank in a cane field somewhere.
Middle of nowhere.
Donaldsonville. Gotta go over the Sunshine Bridge. Well, like just before you get to the bridge, bro, there was a gas station. This is where we all met. We rendezvoused at this gas station. Bro, Rooney, if you're listening, Rooney, text me what the name of this place was. Or if someone knows it, text me and tell me what the name of this place was. That gas station breakfast, like the fresh biscuit and I was like,
where am I?
What is this sorcery?
Yes.
Like I would drive there just for the breakfast. If I ate breakfast, which I don't, they may make me reconsider. I may start eating breakfast again.
Listen, I get it.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, it's unbelievable.
You just made me think of that.
Well, they're the true heroes for the working man. If you want a quick sausage biscuit just for a pick-me-up on the way to the job site, or you need a plate lunch that tastes like grandma's cooking, or you might just want a link of boudin just to get you from one place to another.
That's what it is.
My hat goes off to all the grinders showing up at 4:30 a.m. to scramble some eggs.
That's what it is.
Let me be clear. I'm not talking about the tired gas station pizza or the pre-made crap that you've got like a burger in like a plastic thing.
No doubt.
I'm not talking about that.
I do want to offer one point of clarification, though.
Okay.
Racetrack pizza is fire as hell.
Okay, Racetrack does a good, but they make it. You can see them making it.
Yeah.
And you can choose your toppings.
Racetrack pizza is like I will crave Racetrack pizza.
Yes.
I will go out of my way to eat pizza at Racetrack. It's really good.
If it's a pre-made thing or if it's in a baggie, it's not good. If it's wrapped in tight cellophane, it's very good. Like the biscuit. Now, it may have been there for 4 or 5 hours. It's still going to be good. And so the posers that are just putting the stuff out that they warmed up in the microwave, I'm not talking about you guys. I'm talking about the old school lunch lady type. That's who I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. That's the real food champions. Mm-hmm. The food that gets down to the bottom of your gut. I like to highlight a few locations if I could do so.
Please. I'll take notes.
And all you guys are welcome.
Yep, got it.
Not that means you're the only ones, because you just told me about a spot.
Yeah.
And I would like to know the name of that.
Let's see if I can find it. Tell you, bro.
I'd love recommendations.
We got to go drive over there.
We can.
Have breakfast one day.
But I've got two that are just absolute gas when it comes to breakfast and lunch. Number one, and this is not in any particular order, but it's a Go Tiger Mart on Nicholson, which you referenced earlier. Not to be confused with the Go Tiger Stop. We've got some posers that tried to bite off of the Go Tiger Mart. They opened up a few miles closer to LSU. Right. We're not talking about them. It's not Stop, it's Mart.
The one directly across from LeBerge.
Right by LeBerge.
Directly across Nicholson from LeBerge.
Yep. The breakfast consists of many tasty treats, but the pancakes And breakfast sandwiches are my personal favorite. They're made to order. Made to order. You heard me say that right.
Sorry, I'm texting Rooney trying to get the name of that place. Did you say pancakes that are made to order?
Breakfast sandwiches, pancake. What do you want? Bacon, egg, and cheese, ham, egg. What do you got? We got it. They toast it. They put it's butter, the bread, whole deal. The meat selection's phenomenal, but I'm more of an egg guy in the morning. So I love the pancakes. They're thick. They're moist. Thick pancakes. They're moist. They soak up the syrup perfectly. Go Tiger Mart is a must if you're on that side of town, okay? And the second that I'd like to highlight, and my personal favorite at the moment, is the Country Club Chevron on Highland Road in Highlandia.
That's the one.
It's a must if you need something quick.
Oh, wait. Are we talking about a different place? There's two of them right there. Is the Chevron gas
The
too?
Chevron.
The Shell is all. I'm talking about the Shell.
No,
Bro, have you gone into the Shell?
I have. This is what I
They
did.
sell Evermore at the Shell.
This is what I do.
Bro, the Shell is awesome too. I haven't been into the Exxon.
Chevron.
The Chevron. Okay.
Homemade, bro.
Chevron over the Shell,
Cast iron, homemade, like bringing it. Gas.
I would have never thought because it's not nearly as big.
It's not, but the looks can be deceiving. You can't judge a book by its cover.
Didn't we do the roof over there?
We did.
So that's why you went in there a million times. Okay.
Listen, man, I'm telling you, it's unbelievable. If you don't feel like sitting down and ordering, it's the same type of food, though. Miss Cassandra, or as her friends call her.
Cassie.
Cass. Miss Cass gets there at about 4. She starts throwing down at 4:15.
Come on.
She does. Makes the magic happen until around lunchtime. The meatloaf sold out this week on Monday. She made 15 slices of meatloaf. She had a double up. It sold out like that. I mean, they have their staples, but they do a weekly special over there.
Okay.
Red beans and rice, pork chops, whatever, you name it. Miss Erin, shout out Miss Erin, runs a tight ship over there.
Shout out.
So you can expect the customer service to be on point. Yeah. So Country Club Chevron. I want all you guys to do yourself a favor. Go check out one of those 2 spots and then let us know how you liked it. That's it. And you drive by it all the time.
I always go into the Shell.
Do yourself a favor. Try the Chevron. And ask for Miss Cass.
And shout out to the Shell. They do a great job there too.
The Shell's good. See, what I don't
like.
like.
Have you been in the Shell?
Here's what I don't like about it. It's the same thing every day.
Okay.
They have and it's good. Don't get me wrong. It's good. But it's just, they got the meat on a stick. I like that.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of that. They have a nice pulled pork sandwich over there. It's good. They even have the little sausage tray if you wanted some pieces of sausage. They're good. But I like
Chevron.
I like the differences over it. And it's listen, Matt.
Okay.
It's just homemade stuff.
Yeah.
I mean,
right.
She made the sauce for the meatloaf from scratch, for Christ's sake.
It's incredible. Shout out, Miss Cass.
Yes.
I'm going to compose myself, and we'll move on. It's AFR.
AFR.
Man, I was listening to the Alligator Shoes podcast hosted by Michael Hackett. So I was driving back today from Lake Charles, had some time, and went back and listened to the episode with Michael Hackett interviewing Flynn Foster, who's the president and CEO of our company, Guarantee. And Flynn's telling a lot of the history of this company, of Guarantee Media, which just recently celebrated its Guarantee Corp, which celebrated its 100th anniversary in January. And wouldn't you know it, the first office for Guarantee Corporation, Baton Rouge, was inside of the old Louisiana National Bank, which is now Watermark Baton Rouge.
How about that?
So Doc Pennington had an office in there as well. I mean, it's truly one of the historic buildings in Baton Rouge. And they've kept so much of that history, and now they've added modern amenities, and it's amazing. It's Watermark Baton Rouge, downtown on 3rd and Convention. You got to go check it out. It's Watermark Baton Rouge.
Parrish Construction and Roofing. Trusted by champions, built for Louisiana.
Do business with someone you know. Parrish Construction and Roofing.
Parrish Construction and Roofing. ParrishBuilt.com.
At Bayou Automotive, we believe in a sales process that puts you first. We want you to experience an easy purchase with clear pricing and great service. Let Bayou Ford and Bayou Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram be your trusted partners in finding your perfect vehicle. The crew at Bayou Automotive is going to do right by you.
The experts at Hood Dental Care want you smiling bigger and healthier than ever. New patients can get a healthy gums cleaning for just $89, plus a free exam and full mouth x-rays. A $376 value. With over 3,000 5-star Google reviews, 5 local locations, and easy online scheduling with same-day care. Hood Dental makes it simple to get started. And we always have other great giveaways for new patients. Check out hooddentalcare.com and schedule your appointment today.
Hi, I'm Mitchell Meredith with Locke Meredith, Sean Fagan & Associates. We take great pride in educating our clients about their rights. Whether you're injured at work or while you drive, call our office at 272.
Need a steel building? Proform Steel. I want you to remember the name. Why use Proform Steel? Well, I got tons of reasons. Here's a few. How about the lead times? 6 to 8 weeks from signed contract out the door. They'll get it to you quicker. Free delivery on every building. You buy it from them, they'll deliver it for free. It's Proform Steel. You can even order online. You can pick the style, size, color, doors, submit the form, get a call back the same day. And at Proform Steel, they use American-made materials on everything. No exceptions. It's Proform Steel. Maybe you need a shed in your backyard. Maybe we're talking about a big industrial facility. Need a steel building? You want Proform Steel. Make sure you call Brandon Golson, you know the name, at Proform Steel. Check him out, Proform Steel.
After further review with Matt Moscona, presented by Don Juan Cigar Bar.
She got her hands all on her knees and then her bows on her thigh. She like to twerk and that's for certain cause I can tell she fine. She got me hype, I wanna bite it right now, yeah. Say, yeah.
Roll along here, hour number 2. Theriot's here, Riot Radio Hour. Went a little long there, and I'm getting blown up with people talking to me, sending me all their suggestions. Shout out Chris Perez, said the Go Tiger Mark, deviled eggs and banana. Well, he said puffing. I think he means pudding.
Pudding, yeah, no, he's
banana
right.
Pudding,
it's
yeah.
good. It's
Shout
good.
out.
Yeah.
Shout out. If you don't eat gas station, if you don't eat good gas station food, you can kick rocks.
It's time to kick rocks with Ryan Theriot.
Kick rocks.
Presented by Ruckus. Kick rocks with shoes from Ruckus. Jones Creek Road in Baton Rouge, or go to ruckus103.com.
Tom Brady can kick rocks. That's a standing kick rocks, but this one's
a perpetual kick rock.
Kick rocks.
Did you prepare?
Yeah. Okay, you can kick rocks for being a middle midget.
Kick rocks.
Costing your team 4 points.
I think you can kick a whole bag of rocks for that.
Get on down the road and kick rocks.
Well. It's that time of the year again. Time for all you folks that go on your beach trips to post them on social media and use the filter as if we really don't know what you look like. Newsflash, we see you every day. Well, at least we did. The tan's not real. Everybody knows that. And you got wrinkles on your face. Okay? So stop. Go to the beach. Post your pictures if you would like. But let's keep it real, okay? Let's stop with the fake.
Doing, man.
If you're filtering, if it takes you longer to filter your picture than it does to actually post it, you can kick rocks.
Oh, man.
Kick rocks.
Oh, man. Man.
Word on the street is Chicago Bears are going to be the Indiana Bears.
Yeah. Well, they'll still be the Chicago Bears. They're just going to be in Indiana, like the New York Giants and New York Jets play in New Jersey.
Yeah, I hate that. Here's how I feel about it.
Oh, you played in Chicago.
Yeah, I played in Chicago. And here's how I feel about this. Yeah, walking outside of that stadium, you run the risk of either getting shot or stabbed. Like there's about a, 20% chance. Oh, there it is. But that's what you signed up for, Bears. Okay? Did the big renovation a few years back. You're the Chicago Bears, you're not the Indiana Bears. If you do indeed choose to move to Indiana, I'm going to request a new mascot in different colors. Can no longer be the Chicago Bears. Needs to be the Indiana.
No, you'll still be the Chicago Bears. Yeah, you'll still be.
You're in Indiana.
Yeah, and we've been over this. In the San Francisco 49ers play in Santa Clara. What's your point? Do they need to be the Santa Clara 49ers?
Yes, they should be. Yes.
Why you didn't do a kick rocks for them?
They should be.
Okay. Who cares?
I would like to give one hug.
What if the Saints moved to New Orleans East? Remember they talked about like building a stadium on the old Jazzland property?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe the New Orleans East Saints.
I mean, if it's still New Orleans.
New Orleans.
No, I mean if they move to
NOE.
Yeah. If they move to the North Shore.
I lived in the East, bro.
If they move to the North Shore, yeah.
Bro. Shout out Lake Carmel. Till I was 7. Moved to BR. My brother got a bike stolen off the front yard. My dad was like, we out.
Yeah, we out of here.
It's time to get out of here. My dad's like, born and raised in this city. My family's been here since we got off the boat, but it is time.
Yeah, we're not doing this.
Kids getting their ass beat in the neighborhood, bikes stolen. We're like, no.
Yeah, not player.
Let's go to Baton Rouge.
I would like to give a hug to the city of St. George, Mayor Dustin Yates.
Okay.
He did it.
Nice guy.
He did it.
Met him a few times. Really nice guy.
He made it happen.
What did he do?
Lavo Lane.
Not yet.
We got actions coming.
Okay, good. I was going to get out. Drove down Lavo Lane today, and it's still a piece of
Met with him today.
Junk.
Met with him today.
Good. It's about time.
Mayor Yates, you get a hug. Made it happen. Shout out. You got my vote, bro. You got my vote. Now I can drive. I can drive my car to work now. I don't have to drive a truck to work because I'm scared to blow out. So
Bro,
thank you for fixing our. Well,
you don't know.
I didn't fix it yet.
You turned off of Highland onto Highlandia, and then make a left onto Lavo Lane, which runs right at I-10, and that's where the parish office is.
Oof.
Lavo Lane. I mean, there are potholes. You remember that show, Land of the Lost, where the dad and the daughter and the son they fall into that hole, and then they go into the land of the dinosaurs. That's what it feels like driving down Lavo Lane. You might fall into a hole. A pothole is going to take you to the land of the lost. All of a sudden, you're getting chased by a pterodactyl.
Yeah. Yep. There's a chance. And then last, Matt, you can kick rocks.
You can kick rocks.
I walked in the studio today. You got no shoes on. You're walking around.
No shoes.
Which is not.
Socks.
I mean, athlete's foot.
Socks.
I can feel it coming right now.
I'm wearing socks. What are you talking about?
You're the shoe guy. You're not the no-shoe guy.
I have shoes today.
Now you turn into the no-shoe guy.
No, I have
Up
shoes. I have shoes. They're
Why
right
aren't you
there.
wearing shoes?
Because I was listening to a podcast yesterday while I was driving to Lake Charles, and it was Gary Brecka's Ultimate Human podcast, and I was listening to an episode where he's talking to his guest was a woman who's like a foot expert, not a podiatrist, but and I'm going to bore you with it, but effectively her argument is we cause so many issues in our body, our kinetic chain and everything because we don't take care of our feet. And there's actually lots of evidence that suggests aging and dementia and a lot of things rooted in the feet because you don't take care of your feet, you stop moving, and then it's a chain reaction.
That's right.
So you got to take care of your feet. And her point was we trade style over functionality with our footwear. Women wear these stilettos, and basically you're supposed to be able to like spread your toes, like your toes should be together. You should be able to expand them. Said that your toes should be the widest part of your foot. How about that?
Your toes?
Your toes should be the widest part of your foot.
Not me.
So, but all of us, our shoes come to a point. So anyway, I'm not asking you to stop wearing trendy shoes, which is what I do every day. And I'm gonna tell you, I do have some issues because there's some shoes that aren't comfortable on my feet, but I love them.
That's right.
And I can even feel little spots on my foot, like I start to stretch a little bit. Anyway, so she got like what you call like her 24-hour rule. Basically, like if you're gonna go wear your trendy shoes to a party or something like that for there, it's fine. Walk around the rest of the day barefoot. So guess what I'm doing? I drove home today barefoot in my car. I'm sitting here for 3 hours doing the show. I'm in sock feet, but I'm barefoot, stretching out my toes and taking care of my feet. So you can kick rocks.
No.
You can kick rocks.
It's gross.
You're gross.
Nobody
I'm
wants
wearing
to see
socks.
Nobody wants to see them dogs.
I'm wearing socks. No, you know what was gross? When we were in the thank you, you can turn that off. We're in the tiny little studio downstairs, and you would wear shoes without socks.
Yeah, I'm not a sock guy.
And then you would take your shoes off.
Yeah, I did take my shoes off.
And you'd stink up the whole studio. The studio was as big as a car. But 4 people in there, and you're out there stinking up the whole joint. Probably
Yeah.
still smells like your nasty toe cheese.
Maybe.
Oh, maybe it does.
Possibly.
Oh, hug.
Another hug.
Rooney email. He sent it to me. Shout out Rooney. Rooney's with Sunshine, your hometown John Deere dealer in Louisiana. I told you. So a couple years ago, we went and did that video shoot with me and Jacoby and Guillory and Rooney and Grace Vest from Sunshine, hometown John Deere dealer in Louisiana. It's the marathon in Convent, Louisiana. It's called the Super Stop by the Sunshine Bridge.
Okay.
The Super Stop by the Sunshine Bridge.
I go over there a lot, so I'll go check it out. Breakfast?
Breakfast. The ladies in there, made to order, scratch-made biscuits. I'm telling you, that place, I was like,
yeah.
And huge. Super Stop.
Super Stop.
By Sunshine Bridge. Kick Rocks brought to you by Ruckus. Ruckus103.com, Ruckus103.com, Ruckus103.com. Get on by. Shout out the dudes. They were so nice to me today. Look, I love the guys at Ruckus. You know what I love about them for real? This goes back to, whenever I started my shoe obsession however many years ago, when I was trying to learn, I went into a lot of different shoe stores, sneaker shops, and some of them were really pretentious. And I was like, I'm coming here trying to spend money. I'm trying to learn about this hobby and everything. And some of them were, and I won't step foot inside them again. All the people at Ruckus, and I think this is actually a reflection of Ronnie Paul.
It is.
Which if you spend 2 seconds with Ronnie Paul, you'll get it. Like he's an awesome, awesome guy. And so he just has great culture at his place. And they were all so nice, and they're still so nice. Like I walk in today, I'm in the shop for 2 seconds. My kid has a major blowout diaper. And they're just as cool as could be. No biggie. Yeah, man. Jane, whatever.
Yeah. Awesome guys,
awesome.
man.
Love it.
Yep, they are.
They're good. Go get some shoes from Ruckus.
Or some shirts.
I got both today. I want to tell you why when we come back, okay?
Okay.
All right, we got Ask Ryan coming up in about 15 minutes. So get your questions in. Email us, tweet us, text us, 225-396-4400, 396-4400, 396-4400. Ask Ryan in about 15 minutes. Stay here.
AFR.
Yo, we're heading into the weekend. So I want you to take some time this weekend to maybe get to the website, yourgoodwood.com, yourgoodwood.com. You've heard me talk about hormone replacement therapy. You've heard me talk about peptides. You've heard me talk about a lot of the things that you can do at Goodwood to help you feel your best. And I know a lot of you are interested. Because who doesn't want to burn fat, build muscle, have better waking energy, have more mental clarity, have energy throughout the day, have the motivation to get in the gym and get results, have better libido? Like, who doesn't want those things? We all want those things.
Yeah.
We want to feel like we did when we were 20. Well, it's possible. You can safely, affordably supplement yourself to get to healthy levels. It starts with a blood test. Learn more. Schedule a consultation. yourgoodwood.com. yourgoodwood.com. Get over the funny name, all right? I get it. The name and the logo are funny. yourgoodwood.com.
Transform your living space with Lacoste & Young Remodeling and take your home from outdated to outstanding. Redefine your kitchen for the ultimate culinary experience or elevate your daily routine with a spa-worthy bathroom retreat. Our skilled team brings 3D modeling to life to ensure your vision becomes a reality. We believe luxury should be accessible and offer tailored solutions to fit your budget without compromising quality. So contact us today for a free estimate. Lacoste & Young Remodeling, providing perfect solutions for your dream home.
I've been in banking for over 35 years. I usually start about 7:30 in the morning, and I usually leave somewhere around 5, or if customers need me to meet them at their house or their business places, I don't mind going after hours. I have done churches, subdivisions, retail centers, hospitals, and nursing homes. And that's why we chose to live in this community, because of the values First American Bank has, that I can serve my community and my customers.
At Bayou Automotive, we believe in a sales process that puts you first. We want you to experience an easy purchase with clear pricing and great service. Let Bayou Ford and Bayou Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram be your trusted partners in finding your perfect vehicle. The crew at Bayou Automotive is going to do right by you.
The experts at Hood Dental Care want you smiling bigger and healthier than ever. New patients can get a healthy gums cleaning for just $89, plus a free exam and full mouth x-rays. A $376 value. With over 3,000 5-star Google reviews, 5 local locations, and easy online scheduling with same-day care. Hood Dental makes it simple to get started. And we always have other great giveaways for new patients. Check out hooddentalcare.com and schedule your appointment today.
People think it's all about game day, but the real work happens in the off season. And we need a healthcare team that works as hard as we do.
At FML Health, our Lay of the Lake, we take care of LSU football year-round.
We trust the Lake.
Another roof gone too soon. Looks like neglect. There's no doubt about it. This is a case of poor installation. At Pelican Roofing, we don't guess. We investigate to find the real cause of your roof's problems. Call Pelican Roofing for your free roof investigation today. Case closed.
If your office is experiencing performance issues like slow networks.
After further review with Matt Moscona, presented by Don Juan Cigar Bar.
Don't look now. USC 8. The number 5 national seed, North Carolina Tar Heels, 5. They're in the 7th, runners in 1st and 3rd. The last standing team from the Atlantic Coast Conference getting punked on their home field right now.
By
Southern Cal. Yep. You think the ACC just wasn't good? Bad draws?
I just think they weren't good. I mean, look, USC's good, but no, they're not. Not the number 5 national seed. I mean, you've seen some huge upsets though. This has been the most fun I've had watching this tournament. This has been awesome.
Well, I think part of it, I think maybe we talked about this last week. No, couldn't have been last week because last Friday was just the first day of the tournament. I think watching in a completely stress-free environment where we're not singularly focused on what's happening with LSU and in the Baton Rouge Regional, we can just step back and be a fan and just watch baseball, right? Not considering how a win or a loss may affect what LSU is doing. But last week was chaotic. You had four number 1 seeds lose their opening round matchup in the regionals last week. That's never happened before. 4 1s losing to a 4 on the Friday regionals. It's crazy. I don't know. Like Georgia Tech's a really good team. I mean, they got walked off by Oklahoma. I mean,
yeah, Oklahoma played some really, really good clubs this year. Like, that one wasn't, to me. I'm talking about the other stuff. I'm talking about the UCLAs of the world. Like, come on, man.
That's not ACC.
What are you doing? No, I know. But it's a number 1 national seed.
Yeah. Okay.
But we're pulling for USC because of Brock Slayton. So everybody.
Who's Brock Slayton?
Everybody pull for USC because of Brock Slayton. He's a Baton Rouge guy. Went to UI. Great player.
Okay.
Played at Tulane. Now he's at SC.
Okay.
And,
I'm not saying bad. I'm just asking who's Brock Slayton. I don't know who he is. I'm sorry.
We got to pull for him.
Not as plugged into the high school baseball scene as you are. The youth, I mean, with Kane. Was he Canes?
I think so. Maybe not. I don't know.
By the way, mentioned this yesterday when Slimbo was on the show. I went out to Traction on Monday for Cane Fest. What?
How was it?
Oh, it was cool. Yeah. A lot of kids. So Canes are the youth baseball league at Traction. I think most people know that. And so, I mean, you could maybe speak to it better. So at the end of the year, you'll do a party for all the teams.
Yeah, like it. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Call it Cane Fest. There's jumps and there's, food and drinks and kids who have snowballs. Moms are out there drinking neutrals and the dads are drinking Bud Lights and Ultras and
good time.
Yeah, whatever. It's just, hey, get out there and have a good time. So I get off air Monday and I jet straight over to Traction in jeans and a collared shirt while it's 100 degrees outside to MC Cane Fest.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Had a great time. And the MVP of the whole league is a kid named Nash McClure. I mentioned him yesterday, but I couldn't remember his name. And so somebody texted me today to remind me. It's Todd and Trey and Tana McClure's cousin. So he's 12, but he was the MVP of the whole league.
The whole organization.
Yeah.
He's a guy. Nash is a guy?
He had like 97 homers.
Nash is a guy.
I mean, that might be a little bit of an, not 97, but well, they had co-MVPs. And the co-MVPs played on the same team too, by the way.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah.
I think they won a few games. Anyway, so shout out Nash. Sorry I forgot your name yesterday. But
Boy, Nash.
Congrats.
And we had something cool happen too. Parrish had a tent. We had your baseball cards.
Yeah, we talked about it earlier this week. Because it was very cool for me. Like, those were the junk cards that you went in my attic, and I told you there was nothing in there.
You were right.
I was right. You were not finding the hidden gem. All of my stuff was organized. I knew what I had, what I didn't. But it was very cool that instead of sitting in the corner of your office doing nothing, they were out at the Parrish tent at Traction Cane Fest, and all of these kids are like flipping through my binders that I spent so much time putting together. I mean, things I've had for 30, 35 years and been sitting in the attic, and they got so much joy, and that was cool. Yep. It was sort of it was nostalgic to see like those kids be so excited to flip through and like take the cards. I mean, I didn't do it. I was sitting in my attic. I had to take them all.
Yep.
So it was great. Good day.
You said you were going to talk about why you were at Ruckus today.
Yeah. Okay. Real quick. I'll do this quickly because we got to break and make sure we leave enough time for Ask Ryan. And I know you want to rip cards, and we'll do all this fun stuff. All right. So get your questions in for Theriot. We'll get to Ask Ryan. Email us, tweet us, text us, all the stuff. So next Friday, leaving on a jet plane, going to Vegas, and going to watch No Doubt at the Sphere. And so we're going to watch No Doubt. So we're flying up Friday, have a nice dinner. Saturday, go to the show. Sunday, fly home. Easy.
Easy. Boop, boop. Bada boom, bada bing.
In out. What did I do, Muse? Boop, boop. Whatever I did.
That was it, yeah. There it is.
In out. Boop, boop. So anyway, I'm kind of getting in the spirit of the show.
Okay.
And I'm not gonna go to a No Doubt concert at the Sphere in Las Vegas wearing Lululemon slacks and a
LouisianaSports.net shirt.
Yeah, whatever. A golf shirt, Mizzen in Maine, whatever.
Why not?
Because it's a No Doubt show at the Sphere in Las Vegas.
So you can play dress up.
Kind of, yeah.
I like that.
So
I like that.
I bought, the red pants that Gwen Stefani's wearing in the Spiderwebs video? The kind of like red and black plaid pants. Does that sound familiar?
Yeah.
I bought the closest thing I could find to that in men's pants. And I'm wearing those.
I got to see a picture of this.
I have no problem taking photos and sharing them. And so I went to Ruckus today because I wanted to get Vans. I needed to get some type of skater shoes that would match the pants and look. So I got 2 pair of Vans today, and one that I'm there. It's the black and white checkerboard pattern on the Vans.
Yeah.
So I got those to wear with the pants, and then I also got a T-shirt at Ruckus, which is awesome because it's a black shirt with a slot machine.
I saw it today,
and it says 103 because of ruckus103.com. So I bought that shirt. So that's what I'm going to wear to the concert, and I'm going to wear my Meta glasses. So my Meta glasses are like big, thick, black, thick-rimmed glasses. They're Ray-Bans, and I don't like wearing glasses anymore after I had LASIK. And so these are not prescription. They're Meta glasses, but they also have the camera on them, so I'll be able to video stuff at the concert as well. Take photos and video stuff with my Meta glasses.
This is going to be good.
So that's why I was at Ruckus today. I was specifically going with the intention of buying the
No Doubt shoes.
The No Doubt shoes to wear with my attire for next Saturday at the Sphere in Las Vegas.
That's going to be awesome. It really will be.
I also got a pair of Jordan 1s, highs, all black.
Because you can't go in there and just buy. Yeah, like you have to. They had some really cool shoes.
And I got another pair of Vans.
Oh.
I got 3. You see the paint splatter ones?
I did. You got those?
I got the canvas ones, the charcoal canvas ones.
Oh.
I got 3 today. And the T-shirt.
I like the paint splatter ones. I saw those. They had 2 different color ones.
Yeah. They didn't have the other one, the one with the olive in it. Yeah. They didn't have that one. I got the charcoal one. I think I did good.
That sounds like a pretty good haul, Ruckus haul.
I'm going to send you a picture next Saturday when I'm walking into the Sphere. Here's the problem we have, though. We're going to dinner before, the show's at 8:30, so we're going to go eat before we go. right? And keep in mind, 2-hour time difference. So 8:30 showtime there is 10:30 here. So body clock is going to be all off. So we're going to go eat before we go to the show. Like, I don't know if I could walk into a nice restaurant in Vegas dressed like that. I called the restaurant last week. I'm like, hey, here's what's up. Is this okay?
Yeah.
They're like, you should be fine.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think you understand.
Yeah.
Like, but I'm like, well, it's Vegas.
It is Vegas.
It's
now you'll be good.
I think they don't want like flip flops and
like tank tops,
hats, stuff like that. So
you're good.
Let's see. So that's why.
Well, I can't wait to see that pick.
All right. It's after further review. Oh, I want to remind you. So something new we're going to be doing here. Of course, we talk about Supper Club every day here on AFR. And I've been talking to Brandon and Brandon Landry, of course, and Chef Layton. And by the time we get to Friday, like, they're booked for the weekend. Like, you're not getting a table. So Brandon said, hey, why don't you use Friday and start talking about Amigo Owls? I was like, I'd love to do that. If you're not familiar, this is Brandon's newest venture because, of course, he needed something else to do on top of, walk-ons and smalls and everything else he does. But Amigo Owls is such a cool story. It's named for his dad, but it is new traditional Mexican eats right there on Highway 30. So if you haven't been yet, 10 out of 10, highly recommend. It's awesome. It's top-notch food. What else would you expect? They use the best ingredients, and they make everything from scratch. It's Amigo Owls, and the margaritas, I think this is important. A lot of places, it's cheap tequila and sugar water, right? It's just not good. At Amigo Owls, they use actual fresh juices and good tequila to make their margaritas, so you're not going to get the, even in their frozens, by the way, so you're not going to get the awful hangover the next day. So happy hours 3 to 6 on weekdays, where they get $5 frozens and $3 draft beers. Catering's available for parties. The takeout menu is available now, and third-party delivery is coming soon, so we'll be excited about that. So Amigo Owls on Highway 30. It's right past U Club, part of Brandon Landry's portfolio. So make sure you check them out. It's Amigo Owls. If you haven't been yet, get on by Highway 30. Check out Amigo Owls. All right, it's after further review. Thanks for hanging out with us here on this Friday edition of AFR, presented by Dan Juan Cigar Bar. We'll knock out our final break of hour number 2. We'll come back. We'll do Ask Ryan. Email us, tweet us, text us, 225-396-4400, 396-4400, 396-4400. Ask Ryan to wrap up hour number 2 next.
AFR.
You know what I got to do when I get home?
No, I don't.
I got to plant dibbledinas.
You get to plant dibbledinas. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Let's be honest, okay?
Great weather for that.
I love the way they look. I love the aesthetic around the pool. And I love that Clegg sells them and has great prices and all that stuff. I'm not like the handy guy, though. You know what I mean?
To do that, you don't need to be handy.
I know. Look, my first job ever, I work for a landscaping company. I'm very capable. But anyway, this is Erica's Mother's Day. We do every year. We go to Clegg's, buy her whole mess of flowers, and I can't complain. I got to help her plant all this stuff, whatever. So that got put off because of travel and bad weather on Mother's Day weekend and all. So she went to Clegg's the other day, loaded up.
Yeah, good for
bro.
her. Good for her.
Loaded up. And we're going to go plant them tonight. Clegg's Nursery. Buy local, shop local. Tell them Matt sent you to Clegg's Nursery.
Raising Cane's Texas Toast is a thick slice of bread, garlic butter spread, grilled to golden perfection, and made to order just for you. Because when you make it right, you can taste it in every bite. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers. One love.
People think it's all about game day, but the real work happens in the off season, and we need a healthcare team that works as hard as we do.
At FML Health, our lay of the lake, we take care of LSU football year-round.
We trust the lake.
I've been in banking for over 35 years. I usually start about 7:30 in the morning, and I usually leave somewhere around 5, or if customers need me to meet them at their house or their business places, I don't mind going after hours. I have done churches, subdivisions, retail centers, hospitals, and nursing homes. And that's why we chose to live in this community, because of the values First American Bank has, that I can serve my community and my customers.
Lock Meredith, Sean Fagan and Associates has won for our clients over $175 million over the decades, but our greatest success is our clients who have chosen and trusted us to help them. Whether you hire us at all, give us a call. You've got nothing to lose.
Hi, I'm Sean Fagan. If you get injured, you could be staring at medical bills, repair costs, and lost income. Life can be turned upside down. At Lock Meredith, Sean Fagan and Associates, we'll work to turn your world right side up. Hire us, and like thousands of our clients, you'll be glad you did.
Who bears the standard? Who sets the bar? It's not those satisfied by low-hanging fruit or by taking it easy. No, the standard is set by the best of us, by those who work hard. Dig deeper. Give more. At Sunshine, we're proud to provide John Deere products that work hard for you, the standard bearers. Find the dealer nearest you at sunequip.com.
Hey, it's Matt Moscona. Look, back pain can sideline you from the things you love. That's why I trust.
After Further Review with Matt Moscona, presented by Don Juan Cigar Bar.
Wrapping up hour number dose. Get to Ask Ryan. Email us, tweet us, text us. 225-396-4400, 396-4400, 396-4400. Lots of ways you can get involved in the show. My goodness, I got a ton of texts. When was the last time
We got a lot of action?
Yeah. Well, I think yesterday on the show, we were in Lake Charles, and it was really frenetic. It was awesome. So many people came out to the show. Got to meet a ton of listeners. It was great.
Gordy said, he told me in the hall that you had to stick around for 45 minutes afterwards, signing autographs and taking pictures.
I didn't sign autographs, but I did take a lot of pictures, which was awesome. It's always very flattering. When people take their time out of their day to come watch you work and then say hello and take pictures, yeah, that's flattering. I'll do that 100 times out of 100. And then because, bro, you know this, like, the day will come. Everybody's day comes when nobody cares about you anymore.
One day they'll stop asking.
They stop asking. So people want to take a picture with me? Hell yeah. Let's take 100 pictures. So yes, thank you to everybody that came out. But yes, that did happen. And I had to pee so bad. You know, like I legitimately sit there and drink these giant bottles of Evan Order on the show. Houston Paulie could tell you. Like, I go run in the breaks and pee a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And after the show, I had to go so bad. And I finally got to one point where I told someone, I was like, I promise I'm coming back, but I have to pee so bad. And I just ran away. Gordy saw me down. He goes, Scone, it's that way. Like, just pointed to where the bathroom. Ask Ryan. Have we seen the last of Derek Curiel in an LSU uniform?
Yeah, I think so. And it was a great few years.
Tony, ask Ryan. Not sure if this was asked or considered. Would you and Matt ever do whiskey and wine together?
I would. It definitely would, but I don't stay up that late. Like, I'm a watch the game and then I'm done guy.
I don't think people realize the commitment that takes.
No, that's the thing.
Ray asked Ryan, what's more impressive, LeBron 41 still in the NBA or Rodgers 43 still in the NFL?
LeBron still in the NBA, for sure. I mean, you can't hit quarterbacks. Like, you can't touch them. I watched a game, this was maybe like a month or two ago, and they were showing some LeBron highlights before the game, and he was like touching his head on the rim at 40 whatever years old.
Greg asked Ryan, when LSU's out of the tournament, do you pull for the SEC? Also, which SEC team do you think can go the deepest through Omaha? So unfortunately, I think Ole Miss would say you. Do you pull for the SEC?
I do not pull for the SEC. I used to pull for the SEC. You have changed me. I do not at all anymore, but I do pull for Louisiana schools.
Corey asked Ryan, have you ever tried the taquitos at QT gas station?
I have not.
See, that doesn't sound like
scares
that
me.
sounds like the pre-made.
That sounds like something that they may have popped in.
They're missing the point. Yeah, they're missing the point.
Listen, guys, I'm talking like the chef. Like,
Yeah,
there's somebody back
no
there
doubt.
throwing down, cooking this
No
thing.
doubt.
They took their time. They like actually cooked it.
Yes. Hey, remember Arco Power Systems? ARCCO. Arco.com. Industrial Generac Generator Power. That's Arco Power Systems. Power goes out at your business. What do? You just don't work for days, weeks.
Can't do that.
No, you got to have a solution. Arco, turnkey solution, critical backup energy solutions for the industrial sector. You have commercial building, any type of business. Power goes out, Arco Power Systems. ARCCO, Arco.com, Arco.com. Roy asked Ryan, will Matt compulsively purchase biscuits from every gas station? When I get on a thing, it's like whiskey my thing, sneakers like health, like when I get into a thing.
And I'm trying to lock you in on something right now too.
So you know what I mean? Like
I'm
it's
working
hard.
hard.
Like
It's hard to get you going, but once you get
cards. All right, we'll do it.
But once you get in, you go.
AFR.
You brought sports cards. All right, we'll rip some packs in a little. Maybe you'll get me excited about it.
I'm going to try my best.
It's not going to happen. We're brought to you by Lee Michaels Fine Jewelry, LMFJ.com. LMFJ.com for Lee Michaels Fine Jewelry. What a great time of year, man. Summer's here. A lot of people love to get engaged during the summer. You know, whenever you're talking about beach trips or vacations, it's when a lot of people like to go get down on bended knee in the sand with the ocean or the Gulf as the backdrop.
White linen.
Yeah. Maybe you do it where you got all that like flowery, like salt. What's that grass stuff? The big grass back there with the condos behind you and everything.
Dawn.
Right at dawn or dusk. At dusk.
Either.
When the lighting's great. Natural lighting is awesome. Well, make sure the diamond is perfect. That's why you have to go to Lee Michaels Fine Jewelry. You'll never find a man-made lab diamond. This isn't a science experiment. No. It's an expression of your love. Yep. And Lee Michaels has only the finest diamonds in the world. LMFJ.com. 9 locations for Lee Michaels Fine Jewelry.
Championships are won with preparation, and so are great roofs.
The Tigers don't cut corners on the floor. Parrish Construction and Roofing won't cut corners on your home either.
Do business with someone you know. Parrish Construction and Roofing.
ParrishBuilt.com. At Bayou Automotive, we believe in a sales process that puts you first. We want you to experience an easy purchase with clear pricing and great service. Let Bayou Ford and Bayou Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram be your trusted partners in finding your perfect vehicle. The crew at Bayou Automotive is going to do right by you.
My name is Mike Krumholt, and I've been with First American Bank for 4 years. What makes First American Bank special is we're able to offer all the products and services that any other big bank can offer. What sets us apart is being able to give that small town feel that someone can pick up the phone and they can talk to someone or stop by the branch and get excellent customer service.
I'm Lawyer Locke Meredith. We are honored and humbled to receive from our clients in Google. Based on 5-star client reviews, the designation of our law firm is highly recommended. Whether you hire us at all, please give us a call, 272-5555. You have nothing to lose.
Hi, I'm Mitchell Meredith. Injuries happen when you least expect them to, making your life more complicated. At Locke Meredith Sean Fagan and Associates, we know this and we strive to help each of our clients during these times. Whether you hire us at all, give us a call at 272-5555.
As a business owner, you're always focused on how you can improve the bottom line. Well, when was the last time you shopped your insurance coverage? Insurance Network of Louisiana can help. If you're a business owner, let my friends at Insurance Network of Louisiana see if they can find you better coverage for less money. They always offer exceptional customer service and partner with only the best providers. So check them out online today at lainsurance.net.
Hey, it's Matt Moscona. Look, back pain can sideline you from the things you love. That's why I trust Dr. Kevin McCarthy and the team at the Spine Center of Louisiana. Dr. McCarthy doesn't just treat symptoms. He gets to the root of the problem. From advanced injection therapy to minimally invasive surgery, they've got the expertise to get you back in the game. With 5 locations.
This is SportsCenter.
I'm Ed Benkin. Tonight it will be Game 2 of the NBA Finals between the Spurs and Knicks from San Antonio. The Knicks will look to go up 2-0 after winning Game 1 on Wednesday. Earlier on Get Up, Hall of Famer and Inside the NBA analyst Charles Barkley says a win for the Knicks tonight might make this a short series.
I don't see how the Spurs can beat the Knicks if the Knicks play well. I'm going to stick with my original pick, Knicks in 6. But I will tell you this. If the Knicks win tonight, they're going to sweep the Spurs.
You can hear tonight's game on ESPN Radio with our coverage getting underway at 7:30 Eastern. The game can also be seen on ABC. Football news. Broncos linebacker Jonathan Cooper was arrested today on domestic violence charges. According to a police affidavit obtained by multiple outlets, Cooper and his girlfriend were both arrested after an argument and physical confrontation. The Bears Board of Directors voted Thursday to advance their stadium development in Hammond, Indiana, with the exact site still to be determined. Baseball, Jose Altuve reinstated by the Astros at Wrigley Field, bottom of the 8th. Giants in the Cup 16-2.
ESPN Radio is presented by Progressive Insurance. Progressive Commercial Insurance flexes to fit your business's needs. From quick repairs to adjustable coverages and even payment options. Progressive Commercial makes it easy to get what you need. Quote today in as little as 8 minutes at progressivecommercial.com.
Matt Moscona.
I'm very important.
After further review.
Say it one more time.
After further review with Matt Moscona.
And here we go.
Live from the Raising Cane studio.
Let's rock! You can't handle the
Riot Radio Hour.
Let's do that again.
Guess who's back? Back again.
I want some more.
The Riot Radio Hour.
Well, let's start the insanity. Giddy up.
With Matt Moscona and Ryan Theriot.
Hour 3, off we go. Welcome aboard. Glad you're with us. AFR presented by Don Juan Cigar Bar. I'm Matt.
Love you, Matt.
Paul O'Neill.
They're chanting Paul O'Neill's name.
You so. Glad you are as well. Get out there, make it a good one. 5 o'clock, quitting time. Glad you're driving home with us. Yeah, bro?
Yo, bro.
All right. You've been aching to rip these card packs, but before we do that, we got to do 2 things first.
Okay.
You told me in the break you want a signed Pistol Pete Maravich jersey.
I do. I'm looking. If anybody has one or knows like a lead to one.
A lot of people listening.
Yeah.
Make your pitch.
Autographed. I don't want the Atlanta jersey.
You know Hawks.
No Hawks.
You want LSU or Jazz?
Either LSU or Jazz. Autographed.
LSU's going to be really hard because I don't know if they were doing replica jerseys. And
it's going to be tough.
Pete died in 89. Is that right? He died in 89. I don't know that they were doing replica LSU jerseys there.
It's going to be this is a tough ask, but I'm looking for that. I need that. I need that in my collection.
You should, you'll probably be able to find a Utah Jazz 88, January 5th of 88. He died. And he was only 40 years old. So the real problem, obviously, is there just isn't a lot of supply because Pete didn't live long enough to get into the trade show autograph cycle thing, and he was right on the fringe of it, right? I mean, like the card shows and stuff started becoming a thing when I was a kid. So within the,
he's right there,
right right on the precipice of that. Yeah. But so my guess is there just isn't a lot of supply.
Well, if anybody listening has one or knows where one is, I'm looking hard.
What about Celtics? Who's the last team he played for?
I would like LSU or the
okay.
Jazz.
Got it.
Yeah. I would really love LSU.
Yeah, that's who.
Anyway, yeah, looking for that. Looking hard for that.
And LSU, are there any LSU Pete Maravich jerseys that exist?
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, and I'm not talking about replica jerseys.
I saw one on eBay. It looked like one it looked like an old one. I don't know how authentic it was, but I mean, it wasn't like a.
That was an era where, I mean, memorabilia, number one, wasn't what it became. And I don't think in the late 1960s, when Pete played at LSU, they had like a different uniform every game.
No.
You know what I mean? Yeah. You're probably like washing and re-wearing the same one. So I guess my point is, I don't know that there's a lot of supply out there.
I realize that.
Yeah.
It's a tough ask, but I'm looking.
You want it for your...
I need it. I need it for my collection. I do. I was thinking about the collection. There's a couple things I want to add, and he's definitely one that I would like to add to the. And you know what else I want to? And this was
did you ask Trey Ledbetter?
No.
Ask Trey at Pro Dreams. I mean, he's got to know enough people in that
space,
industry, that space. That
probably hunt one down.
Hey Siri, text Trey Ledbetter.
What do you want to say to Trey Ledbetter?
Hey man, Theriot is looking for a signed Pete Maravich jersey, period. Can you get a line on one, ? We're talking about this on the air right now.
Yeah. Maybe a really cool piece. So I'm looking hard.
Okay. All right, sent. Okay, I have a question for you.
Okay.
LSU has 2 transfer portal commitments right now.
Mm-hmm.
One is a pitcher, 6'3".
I'm excited about him. He might be he'll be a first rounder when he's a junior.
Why?
I watched some video on this.
Okay, what do you like?
The fastball for sure. Great breaking ball, but he's young. He's a freshman. Didn't throw a whole lot. Just kind of blossomed out of nowhere. This guy's going to be a good find.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, he was the freshman of the year in the West Coast Conference at Gonzaga. Landon Hood.
Didn't throw a ton of innings, though.
54?
Yeah. I mean, you know.
Do you think he's a starter or reliever? I was told reliever.
I hope he's a starter.
Okay.
But we'll see. Looks like reliever innings to me.
Yeah.
But
the other is Dawson Park, the shortstop from Texas State. Have you watched him yet?
Have not.
Okay. The led the team in homers and RBI when he left. 2 years there. Really good defensive shortstop. That's the book on him as well. The question that naturally comes up is he left the team, was kicked off the team, mutually agreed to part ways, whatever. He kind of got into a spat with teammates. They kind of had to be escorted out of the stadium, and I guess he and the coach got into whatever, and so just leave. You're done. So again, full disclosure, all I know is what I read from the story that was posted after he left. I've had some conversations from people not directly affiliated, but who seem to think they know what happened there. But I don't. I haven't talked to that coach or to Dawson Park to know their side of what happened. But that's at least a thing that's out there. So what do you think?
Part of me likes it a little bit. Part of me doesn't like it a little bit. I think, clubhouse chemistry's a thing, as we saw last year. Well, I don't know if we saw it, but it was a thing to a certain degree last year for this club. And
I'm sorry, do you mean the team that won the championship or this team? Okay, the team that missed postseason.
Yeah, this past season.
Sorry, I just wanted to clarify.
So, time will tell there on how that plays out. But yeah, I mean, to want to win and to have some intensity is always a good thing. You look back at some of the guys that played at LSU in the past, Russ Johnsons of the world, and super intense guys that were winners. And, we had that on our teams, when I was there as well. So, yeah, I mean, you want that, not to the point where you're fighting your teammates, but I will say this. I mean, there were fights amongst teammates when I was at LSU.
Just about to ask. That feels
absolutely.
like a very common thing in every sport.
Absolutely. And it's because you want to win so bad, which I think as fans, we want those guys to feel that way. So, without knowing any context or how it happened or what went down, it's hard to really make judgment there. The kid obviously is a really good player in a position of need. So, yeah, I'm fired up about it.
So let me ask you something that's purely circumstantial. Okay. If Dawson Park were a locker room issue, would Jay Johnson have taken him? Ooh, I don't like your pause.
I mean, it's if he knew that he was a locker room issue, no, absolutely not.
That's my point.
Absolutely not. He wouldn't have taken him. But this is a sprint. I mean, you got to understand that too. They're racing. They're not vetting. They're racing to get guys. It's why, and we're going to talk about this next week, but it's why no team from Omaha that was there last year is going to be there this year. Everybody's recruiting right now, and you just don't have time to go sit in the living room and look a kid in the eyes or the parents in the eyes. I mean, it's not traditional recruiting. And I think, do you make mistakes on guys? Yeah, I think that's a real thing because it's you've got a short window, and it's not, you don't have time to vet them like you used to.
I don't know, man. I hear you on that, but I also look, okay, they won the championship in 23, and they added Luke Holman and Gage Jump.
Mm-hmm.
And this season was just crap even before. So, I mean, Derek Curiel sat in that chair last week and said he broke his ankle in November.
Mm-hmm.
Before they ever even started, everything about it just sucked. Key injuries, you missed on some guys in the portal. Some guys you hope would develop didn't. It was just awful. I guess my point is I don't want to ignore what went wrong, but I also don't want to overreact because this feels like this is the outlier of the Johnson era. It's the exception, not the rule, from what we've seen so far.
And it's the nature of the beast too. I mean, we're watching really good teams on TV right now play baseball. They're trying to win baseball games.
Yeah.
And then you've got some other really good teams that are at home that are recruiting the portal.
Mm-hmm.
So these guys are at a major disadvantage. I mean, gigantic disadvantage.
Yeah.
So that's kind of the nature of the game that you're in right now and the timing of the portal.
Going to get a new whip next week.
What you getting?
Another cross sport.
Okay.
So I have a 36-month lease so every three years I get a new car. So my lease is up. It's paid for, all this stuff, but it's up on the 14th. So I got to get it back on the 14th.
You excited? What color?
I don't know yet. I am going to get the SEL. I was talking to Brad Bove. I don't ever get like the souped up thing. I don't need it. I mean, it's Volkswagen's a great car. They're super safe. They look great. I love driving them, but I kind of want the SEL. Just because there's some stuff like in the entertainment package and the dash and the big screen. Because Erica gets the soup. Like Erica's is the SEL, captain chairs in the middle. She's got the blacked out rims. I'm like, what do you need rims for?
Like she needs the rims.
Like what are you? What?
Yeah, I like that. Good for her. Does she have subwoofers too?
Probably.
Yeah,
I mean,
girl, you rock.
So anyway, she wanted that. She wanted white with tan leather interior. Captain chairs in the middle. She didn't want the bench seat. She wanted captain's chairs.
Yep.
She wanted the SEL with all the bells and whistles, and she wanted the blacked out rims. I'm like, what is that? Where does that come from?
Sherwood Middle.
Probably.
That's where it comes from.
Probably.
Yes.
Anyway.
Yes, sir.
Whatever you want, they got it. South Point Volkswagen, Louisiana's largest volume Volkswagen dealer. SouthPointVW.com. South Point Volkswagen, what's your direction? All right, it's after further review. Let's knock out a quick break. Terrio's Jones tell me what we're doing with these cards. We're going to open up cards?
Oh, yeah, we're opening up cards.
If someone is driving home right now on a Friday listening to us on the radio, why would they want to listen to us? People are watching on YouTube. You watch at WBTR. If someone's listening to us, why would they want to listen to us open up cars?
Because it's going to be action. Major action with
I'll
this.
trust you.
Oh, yeah.
We've done this together for a long time. How many years now? 14 years we've been doing this?
It's been a while.
You retired in 12.
It's been a while.
Right? You retired in 12.
Mm-hmm.
So 14 years we've been doing radio together, you and me. I will trust you. I'll always take a shot. Remember we did Ryan's Why? Ryan's Whys? Remember? Look at Muse. Remember that?
Yeah,
I mean, that goes down
that flopped
in infamy as like one of the worst ideas ever.
It wasn't good.
What was the song we played for that?
It was depressing, the whole thing.
What was the song we played?
Yeah, well, I think that's what we wanted. It was like a sad vibe. I don't remember the exact song, though.
That didn't work good.
It was bad. All right, maybe this will be better. We'll find out next at AFR.
After further review.
Hey, what company does Parish Construction and Roofing use for our internet in the office?
Rev. R-E-V, Rev.
Really?
Yes.
Why do we do that?
Well, because the service is unbelievable. Their product is better than anybody else. Super fast internet. But more importantly, we use Rev because of the people. That's why.
What about the people?
They're awesome. And if anything goes wrong, which it never does, and you know what? I got a call from a Rev representative this week, a text message. Hey, can we bring lunch to your office? We want to thank you guys.
Love that.
So it's things like that. That's the true story. So it's things like that is why I use Rev.
They're local. Parish Construction and Roofing uses Rev. Here at Guarantee Media, we're Rev customers. Well, if you're a business and you're not using Rev for internet, phone, automation, security, you're probably overspending. RevFiber.com. RevFiber.com.
Another roof gone too soon. Looks like neglect. There's no doubt about it. This is a case of poor installation. At Pelican Roofing, we don't guess. We investigate to find the real cause of your roof's problems. Call Pelican Roofing for your free roof investigation today. Case closed.
Jordan Faber here with some exciting news. Faber Automotive has officially arrived. We're proud to introduce your new hometown dealership, Faber Chevrolet GMC. That means more inventory, better deals, and the same great local team. Now backed by the trusted Faber family name. Whether you're shopping or servicing, you'll feel the difference from day one. Allow us the opportunity to earn your business.
Fabry Chevrolet GMC. Visit us in St. Francisville or online at FabryChevrolet.com.
If your office is experiencing performance issues like slow networks, jammed printers, or disappearing files, Advanced Office Systems may be right for you. With powerful IT solutions, print management, document imaging, and security systems, they help offices regain confidence naturally. Side effects may include uncontrollable efficiency, smoother workflows, and a sudden burst of office joy. Say goodbye to those emotional breakdowns in the supply closet and get back on track with Advanced Office Systems.
I'm lawyer Collins Locke Meredith. Among the most important factors to consider when you're hiring an injury attorney is trust. You trust your attorney will put your interest first, treat you with respect, fairness, and honesty. You trust them to be there for you when you need them. At Locke Meredith, Sean Fagan and Associates, thousands of clients have trusted us to represent them, and for good reasons. Please visit us at LockeMeredith.com to learn more, and whether you hire us at all, give us a call at 272-5555. You have nothing to lose.
I'm Billy Schmidt, and I've been with First American Bank for 13 years. I have a passion of getting to know customers, getting to know their journeys, getting to know their stories, and being a small part of that, and just continuing that, and taking those relationships and expanding out into the community, just to make First American a household name. And people look at us and say, hey, what's special about you guys? You're part of a family.
At Auctioner, we know healing is a team sport.
That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Ochsner Andrews
After Further Review with Matt Moscona, presented by Don Juan Cigar Bar.
West Virginia beats Cal Poly 12-2. 1 win away from Omaha.
Pillow fight.
St. Mary's eliminates the number 1 seed UCLA. Cal Poly wins the LA Regional without even having to play UCLA. And now West Virginia gets to take on a team that has to fly across the country from Cal Poly. Where is Cal Poly? Do you know offhand? You look up, yeah. Cal Poly.
It's California, I think.
Well, surely, but anyway, so they got to fly across the country to take on West Virginia in the mountains of Appalachia.
Yeah.
Isn't it the Appalachian Mountains where West Virginia is?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Anyway. What you got?
San Luis Obispo?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I knew that.
I didn't know that, but I've heard of San Luis Obispo.
Where is that?
In California. So,
of course it is. What was I thinking?
All right. Tell me about this card thing. All right.
Well, you know about this. I've been on this.
Tell people, give people the Cliff's Notes of the cards thing. Just go.
Huge collector as a kid. Continued to collect memorabilia as a player. So I was very intentional on that. Like, I've got a picture of Houston and Willie Mays eating tacos together, an autographed Willie Mays jersey, and then like Hank Aaron in person. I got him to autograph some stuff, Willie, and then, like I love the game, so I've always been a collector. Well, my brother Wes got me back into this, and I am full bore, 100% like on board. This isn't super weird though, because Hester's a guy too. Like Hester's big card guy.
Oh, Hester and Flynn.
Big card guy.
They love doing it with their sons, though, too.
Yeah.
We've talked about it a bunch. Like, it's a really cool thing for them to do, just like I did with my dad. You probably did with Randy.
Yep.
I mean,
I do it with Jonna. Jonna actually likes this more than I do.
Okay.
She does. She sent me a screenshot of my Father's Day gift, and it's a bunch of baseball cards.
Okay.
Like, she loves the baseball cards. So it's something that we do together. But
cool.
Anyway, so local card shop, AJ Sports, reached out after we did the video where we went.
The Bowman Pack Break.
The Bowman Pack Break video.
The Bowman box.
Yeah. So I'm like, of course, like, yeah.
If you want to see that video, it's on all the Parish social media, Parish Build.
Yeah, so shout out to Miss Nikki over at AJ Sports Cards. Awesome place over there on Drusilla. I need to go check them out. Just Google like AJ Sports Cards. I'm not sure.
Oh, I've passed them. So, no, for real. So, I know this because that's where Goodwood's on Drusilla. So if you turn off at Jefferson, onto Drusilla, heading toward Airline, AJ's is on the left.
That's right.
And then Goodwood and Unique Physique is a little farther down on the right.
Yep.
Yeah, I know where it is. I know exactly where it is.
Awesome spot. They do the breaks, and you're kind of familiar with the breaks, but they have 225 breakers where they do the online breaks where you can buy into the teams and
I saw you doing
break the box. Of course, yeah, at the LSU game.
We were at the LSU baseball game a few weeks ago when LSU played Florida, that Friday game. And Theriot is sitting there on his phone watching pack break, like during the LSU, sitting in the guarantee suite on your phone.
Yes.
As your battery is draining, about to die, we're frantically trying to get you a charger.
Yep.
Watching pack breaks.
Yes.
You had the Royals, and
I had a couple good teams. I didn't hit anything that sucked.
Oh, yeah,
it stunk. So anyway, so this is a thing for me, and we do this at the office. So I think it'd be fun to do on air. So this Topps Chrome Platinum dropped yesterday. So this is like a big thing.
Okay.
They have some older guys in here, so I picked up a box. So maybe me. I know you used to collect back in the day, so I'm thinking this may spark it, because what I'm trying to do.
It's not.
Because I know how you are. Once you get into something, you are in.
I'm in.
And I love you, and we're buddies.
I love you too.
And I want you to be in. I want you to enjoy this with me.
I'm just not interested, man.
You can enjoy it with me.
You're doing this as a hobby and as you want to as an investment piece and all, and I'm not interested in this.
Well, I mean, a little bit of both. So look, so I got you some packs, Top Chrome Platinum.
All right.
We'll rip them and see what we get. Hopefully we pull some monsters. Now
we get some card break music. What would be good card break music? Just whatever you got over there, Muse. Maybe like the Baseball Tonight theme or
All right, there we can do that. Yeah.
See what we got. So look, there are some.
Is there a certain way? How do you open them?
Yeah.
See, like, all right, you okay?
Yeah, and I just
you do. All right, here we go. All right, you first.
Okay, I got Pedro Martinez.
Pedro.
Pedro.
Yeah, that's good. But the card's not worth anything, right?
This one,
it's a junk card.
I mean, a little bit.
So what is it? So Chrome Platinum.
Chrome Platinum. This pack kind of stunk. I do have a Matthew Lugo rookie, Dansby Swanson. He stinks. And then Giancarlo Stanton. So my pack.
There's 4 in each.
Yeah.
Pack.
You
got
pack,
Mike Stanton?
I got Mike Stanton.
I got Billy Wagner, Framber Valdez, Jim Edmonds, and Christian Mena.
Your pack stunk.
Yeah, stunk.
Okay.
Thanks.
Kyle Riley, better known as Big Dumper.
You thought he should have been the MVP last year.
I did. You see, and this is why I like this product. This is a cool product.
What is?
Because this guy might be the greatest hitter of all time.
Ichiro. So is that card worth anything?
A couple bucks maybe.
So no.
No, this
Not
is a
worth it.
base. This is a base card.
So what are we looking for?
Any insert.
I mean, is this a signed one? This looks like it's signed. Oh, they all have.
So that's but they do have in here. They do have
like actual autograph.
On card autograph.
All right, you ready for me?
Is it your turn?
Yeah, I've opened 1 pack. You've opened 2. Oh.
You have action?
I saw a really good player in the back of this. Rafael Palmeiro.
Okay. He didn't use steroids.
Steroid guy. Point his finger at everybody.
I did not.
Yeah, he did. Took a needle in the ass. Thomas Harrington. Hall of Famer. Eddie Murray.
Okay.
I don't know if that's worth anything, but and then Miggy.
He's Hall of Famer too.
Miguel Cabrera.
Yeah.
So Eddie Murray and Miguel Cabrera. So are these worth? What's like?
Oh, I got action.
What? How do you know if you got?
I got action because it's blue.
Oh,
so
okay.
That
So
means,
it's a different
yeah,
look.
this is going to be a numbered.
So these are base cards.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is going to be a numbered. This is numbered action.
Okay.
So we got a Nick York.
All right. So he stinks.
Yeah, he's not great.
Yeah. So you got a numbered card of a guy that stinks.
Okay, so this card is definitely worth something.
There's no like.
That card's worth something.
Who we got here?
So we got Shohei.
I can't even. Let me see. What's like a reflection?
We got Shohei on the rails and sails.
Hang on, I'm looking.
This is what you're looking for. Stuff like this.
Shohei. I'm gonna look it up. See how much it's worth.
Shohei rails and sails.
Rails and sails.
Topps Chrome.
Topps Chrome.
Yeah.
2025.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Here we go.
Check it, Muse.
Trying to
What
see.
do you think? Muse doesn't care.
I don't know that it's telling me the
Yeah,
value.
they
of
probably
this.
don't have them yet. You gotta look at eBay. How many more packs you got over there?
2.
All right, let's see what you got.
All right, let's see.
I think this Shohei's worth.
Oh, there it is. Oh, wait, put it back. Paulie had it on
Oh, I'm
camera.
sorry.
Yeah, put it there. There you go.
Yeah.
It's Shohei. It's got to be worth something, right?
Absolutely.
All right, here we go.
The greatest player of all time.
Oh, I got some. Okay, here we go. Sonny Gray.
He stinks.
Christy Mathewson. I mean,
HOF, bro.
Could that be? I mean, he's also like super old.
He's really dead.
Bryce Harper. That looks like one.
Oh, that's a good one.
Bryce Harper with Mike Schmidt on the back.
Called a double header.
Okay.
You got to sleeve that.
Sleeve that. Here we go. And then Tyler Anderson.
Yeah, I don't know.
Mr. Anderson.
I don't know much about that.
Sonny Gray. Hate that guy.
He stinks.
Don't pull for the SEC. We don't think this Christy Mathewson's worth anything?
No, I don't think so. I mean, a couple bucks. Not a monster.
Christy Mathewson was 6'2", 195. He was born in 1880.
Okay, I got more action. I got green. You see the green?
Yeah,
Can you see it? Okay. So that's what you're looking for. You're looking for color. You're looking for green.
Okay.
Javier Baez.
Okay.
A-Rod.
Okay. Mariners A-Rod.
Roger Clemens.
Okay.
To 99, so it's numbered to 99.
But does anybody want a Clemens anything?
Yeah.
No.
I think so.
Blue Jays Clemens.
Blue Jays Clemens to 99. So this is a good one.
Okay.
I'll take that.
All right.
It's not bad. And then Tim Raines.
A rock? All right, last one. Okay, last one. What if I pull a Theriot? Is Theriot in here?
I don't think I'm in there, but
Hey, the big cat, Andres Galarraga.
Okay.
No. Tomoyuki Sugano. Oh, Ellie De La Cruz.
Okay, he's good.
And Xavier Edwards.
Wait,
these are all base cards.
Let me see that one. Let me see the
They
last
all
one.
base cards?
I don't know.
Or is that one looks different?
Yeah, yeah, that.
No.
Let me see the last one.
No, they're all the same.
Oh, the last one's the same?
Xavier, yeah.
No, that one's different.
No, it's not. It's the same.
It doesn't have all the lines through it.
What are you talking about? The lines through it? Well, this, like, not all of them have that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, AJ Sports Cards. Go check them out. Check out Miss Nikki. They're the best over there. We want to get some autos, though. That's what we want. We want autos.
Is my doubleheader worth anything?
I think your doubleheader's probably worth something.
How much?
Well, beauty's in the eyes of the beholder. Brand new product. So there probably hasn't been any sales yet.
Mm.
But once we can list it for whatever you want to list it for.
Bryce Harper and Mike Schmidt. Oh, look at my notification. You read that?
Yes.
Read it.
Vampire Freaks. This is from Vampire Freaks. Hey, Matt. Your order has been shipped via UPS.
Those are my pants for the No Doubt concert. It's been shipped 7 minutes ago.
Vampire Freaks.
Let's go. Yes, your boy was shopping online at something called Vampire Freaks for the pants he's going to wear to the No Doubt show at the Sphere next week. Hey, we're brought to you by Shawbills Tire and Auto Service, ShawBillsTire.com, ShawBillsTire.com. Locations all over South Louisiana, ShawBillsTire.com. Popped into the Burbank location earlier this week. Man, great spot, great people. And, they've been doing one thing since 1968 when Mr. Charlie opened up the doors. They sell you name brand tires at wholesale prices. They treat you like family. Pretty easy. Easy to say, hard to execute. But that's what Shawbills has done since 1968. Tires are a commodity. You can buy tires anywhere, right? So why do you go to Shawbills? Because they're going to give you the best price. They'll use the manufacturer's discount, pair it with their in-house discount to give you the best price possible on tires. And then they're going to treat you so great, you'll come back for everything. You need to change wiper blades? Shawbills. You need to change your oil? Shawbills. Tires rotated, tires shaken or something like that? Bring it to Shawbills. ShawBillsTire.com. Shawbills. We keep you rolling. All right, it's after further review. We had almost home free here on a Friday. Excuse me. We'll do Ask Ryan to wrap up the show here in about 15 minutes from right now. So get your questions in. Email us, tweet us, text us, 225-396-4400, 396-4400, 396-4400. It is a Friday edition of AFR presented by Don Juan Cigar Bar.
After further review.
Are you looking to hire?
Yes.
We actually were talking about that today over at the parish office. Might actually be looking up. What? Are you looking up the Shohei?
$35 sold today.
$35 for Shohei.
Mm-hmm.
You're rich. Congratulations. Yeah, see, that just doesn't do it for me. I guess I'll have to keep working.
Yeah, keep working at it. We're going to keep
No, keep working a job. And at your job, if you need to hire the right people, you call Glow Resources. See what I did there? See what I did?
I see what you did there. Good for you.
Hashtag Radio Pro. Always bring it back. Shout out to Jareth Naka and the great team over at Glow Resources. Really great people. And one of the things you'll find, legitimately you'll find this. Go to the Glow Resources office, spend 5 minutes in there. You will understand their culture and how much fun they have at work. You wouldn't think of it when we're talking about an employment staffing job placement type company, but they're the best. It's Glow Resources. GLO, glowresources.com.
When it comes to industrial construction, River Parish contractors can do it all. Mechanical, structural, custom fabrication, specialized welding, and turnaround services. Strategically located in between Baton Rouge and New Orleans, we have the local team with the experience and commitment to safety to manage the most complex industrial projects. Period. Here's the deal. Partnering with us means your project is delivered on time, on budget, and most important, safely. River Parish Contractors, let's get building.
Hi, this is Beth Serena. Welcome to my pool. The first time I saw this beautiful pool, it exceeded every expectation that I had. They were able to get everything we wanted in this pool. It is a beautiful pool. We live out here. We eat out here. We watch TV out here. This is like our living room outside. We love this pool and everything about it. When we decided to build our pool, we called a great friend who is one of the best pool builders in the country in North Louisiana, and we said, who would you choose to build a pool in Baton Rouge? And without a hesitation, he told us Russell Pools. He said their history, tradition of great builds, great pools was unmatched. So of course, who did we call? Russell Pools. The advice I would give to anyone looking to build a pool is first call Russell Pools. They'll do an incredible job. It'll be incredibly organized. It'll be time efficient. And you will have your pool in no time.
Hi, I'm Mitchell Meredith. At Locke Meredith, Sean Fagan and Associates, we know each case and client are unique, and that no two cases are the same. But one thing remains constant, and that is our passion to help our clients. After an accident, we know your life has changed, which is why we passionately fight to make you and your family whole. Remember, whether you hire us at all, give us a call at 272-5555. We're here to serve you.
We typically think of stress as being bad for us. At Our Lady of the Lake and LSU, we are researching how certain types of stress, such as exercise, can be good for our immune health. By studying people under extreme stress, such as athletes, astronauts, service members, and first responders, we're learning how to improve the immune health of everyone. That's the power of research. That's the impact of champions. Together, we roar.
I'm Gabrielle McLeod on behalf of the Louisiana Propane Dealers. I have spent hundreds of hours preparing for scholarship competitions. That preparation paid off when I won the Fitness and Talent Awards along with the...
After Further Review with Matt Moscona, presented by Don Juan Cigar Bar.
Brett sent a text and said, hey, Ryan, what's your price range for the Pete jersey?
That sounds like a loaded question to me.
I mean, you never want to talk first, right? Whoever talks first loses.
Yeah, pretty much.
In a negotiation. I think if you're selling the jersey, you need to have a price.
Yeah.
What do you want?
Let's just say I really want the jersey, but I'm not going to pay something stupid for it.
And something stupid is basically defined by whoever the person is, whoever the buyer is. Right? I mean, you make that determination.
Yeah. I mean, how about this? Who asked that question?
His name is Brett.
Just throw a number out there, Brett, and we'll just give me a starting point, and we'll go from there.
$30,000.
No thanks. I'll pass.
$20,000. All right, we're getting there.
No.
$10,000.
Nope.
I may not have a conversation.
Well, I mean, look, it is what it is. Then he can just hold on to it.
If he's got it. Here's one that's signed, that is a Hawks jersey.
It's the black and blue. The blue and it's all blue. It's just ugly to me. I don't like it. I don't like the way it looks. You know,
this says this is a game-worn LSU jersey up for bid. I don't know how to determine authenticity. I mean, that looks pretty good, but it's tough to tell. I got another text onto the text line from Rob who said, Matt, I know where a pair of Pete's Converse shoes are. One of the team managers had them. I'll send you a photo of the Provenance, which isn't much if you'd like. He passed in 2017 or so. They're not signed, therefore it's not positive. Don't know if they're for sale. I wanted them donated to the Andoni Museum, but his sister kept them.
Yeah, no thanks. I wanted
So Pete's shoes are cool, man.
They're very cool.
If you can prove they're his.
Harder to display.
Oh, I don't think so. You just get a clear box.
Shadow box thing, yeah. Yeah. The way that I have the area set up, though, this is just jerseys and baseballs. So and I do have a lot of other cool stuff. I've got some cleats. I've got some like basketballs and footballs, but those are all in storage because it kind of clogs up the area. It doesn't look clean. It looks just very cluttered. So I'm going for a clean look with a lot of cool stuff.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, but you could do something like if you have an end table, like next to a couch, you could have your shoes in a case on an end table, like as a display piece, or on a coffee table. There's a lot of ways you could do it.
Yeah, I guess so.
Game 2 of the NBA Finals tonight, Knicks and Spurs. Who you got?
The Knicks have been playing good. I think the Spurs need a little leadership. They need some old. I think the Spurs were one old guy away from just running through everything. But give me the Spurs. Give me the Spurs.
You like the Spurs in Game 2 or in the series?
I like the Spurs in the series.
Even after dropping Game 1 at home?
I like the Spurs.
So the Spurs were a heavy favorite to win the series. After they dropped Game 1, their odds of winning dropped to 33% of winning the series. So losing a home game in the series is massive. You know what's really interesting, and you could probably speak to this as a guy who was on two World Series teams. What is so, I think, very apparent. We talked about this with Jimmy a couple of days ago before Game 1, and he was all in on the Spurs to win the series and to win Game 1 and to cover. And look, they were leading Game 1. They led by as many as 14, and then the Knicks went on 11-0 run to finish the game, and they won by 10. And what is very apparent is you have veterans against really talented young players. And it's the first time for all of these guys. I mean, Cat's in the finals for the first time. Brunson's in the finals for the first time. It's not like they have finals experience.
Right.
But they're still veteran players. And that really is the stark contrast with the two teams right now. And I get the argument that Jimmy was making whenever he was making the bet on the series was that the Knicks were going through the East, which was, to use your phrase, a pillow fight. Yeah. Which, relative to the West, it is a pillow fight. But when LeBron's Heat teams were coming out of the East, the East was still a pillow fight, but most years they were still the best team. Yeah. So there's something to be said for being battle-tested, but sometimes the best team just comes from a weak conference. I mean, look, the Patriots were a dynasty coming out of the AFC East where that division was a joke. Yeah. The Dolphins sucked. The Bills sucked. And before Josh Allen got there, the Jets have sucked forever. I mean, will they win like 14 straight division titles, some nonsense like that?
I mean, look, there's 100% relevancy to that point, but I'll say this, like when you get to the end of the season like this and playoffs, championship, basketball, baseball, football, whatever it may be, the leadership of veterans or just being able to settle the young guys down is kind of what I saw when you have that lead and you start to blow the lead. Like, at what point does somebody on that court be able to settle Wemby down, the young guys on the Spurs, and just like kind of get them locked back in? And although the Knicks fellas don't have playoff championship experience, they've still been in the league longer. You know, they've been through the grind more. So that stuff matters, man. I mean, it really, really does.
Muse, can you play number 2 from Mike Brown talking about the importance of the bench? Because this is the other thing I wanted to point out.
It was huge. We got a little stagnant. We struggled a little bit offensively with our starters. And when we threw, Landry in, Deuce in, even Mitch in as a vertical threat, Jose did a fantastic job running the team. It gave us a different look. They weren't as sharp with their coverages like we don't. We don't spend as much time talking about the bench as their starters. And our guys were able to execute at a pretty high level and get it done for us offensively while they were on the floor.
Jose Alvarado. I mean, there's reasons, I think, to pull for the Knicks, and most notably for me, it's Jose Alvarado and Josh Hart, a couple of former Pelicans that were fan favorites. That Josh Hart was awesome the other night. I mean, he was the leading rebounder, assist, and steals in Game 1. It's the first time in finals history one player's led in all 3 categories. Wow. So I love that. Brunson's a great player. I don't have love or hatred really for either. I don't really care about either of these teams. I mean, the Spurs are in the Pelicans division, so I really don't like the Spurs, but I don't have a strong emotional feel. I just kind of look at the Knicks and I go, it feels like their year. And with OKC out of the way, it looks like they just look like the more veteran team that's sure of themselves They look like it in Game 1, and we'll see if that carries over here in Game 2 in the series. You still like the Spurs, though?
I do. I mean, I do. I think the Spurs. I like the Spurs.
You're going to have to go win in New York, man. That's going to be a madhouse up there at the Garden. Finals basketball for the first time since 99 at MSG. But Game 2's tonight. Spurs are a 6.5-point favorite tonight in this ball game. If you look at the series, I'm trying to see the series bet, how that's changed for me. I can't find it. I'm looking at DraftKings. I can't find it right now. But here you go. Knicks. The Knicks are now the favorite to win the series at minus $1.40. The Spurs are plus $1.20. So if you still think the Spurs are going to win the series, you get an even better price now than you did. Obviously, a better price now than you did before Game 1. All right, it's after further review. We're glad you're with us. We are brought to you by Rouse's, the official supermarket of the Saints. Rouse's.com. Rouse's.com. Lake Charles to Orange Beach, points in between. Rouse's has 76 locations. We are counting down less than a month away from America 250 as we celebrate the 250th anniversary of our country. And Rouse's has great commemorative specials going on right now where you can save big and very cool branded items as well. For America 250, the weekly specials are out. You can get those at the website or on their Facebook page. As always, right now, how about this? $1.76 a pound for USDA Grade A Sanderson Farms chicken tenders. How about that?
Yep.
Boneless London broil steak or top round roast. $4.97 a pound. You're saving $3.52 a pound on that. It's incredible.
Steal.
Get by and save at Rouse's, the official supermarket of the Saints. Rouse's.com. Rouse's. This feels like home. Okay, y'all. It's after further review. Final segment of the show. Final segment of the week. When we come back, we'll wrap up with a little Ask Ryan. So you know what to do. Get your questions in. Email us, tweet us, or text us. 225-396-4400, 396-4400, 396-4400. The Troy Super Regional going on right now between Troy and Little Rock. The Troy Trojans are beating Little Rock 6-2, top of the 6th, although Troy just booted a ball. Leadoff man on after a little error by the shortstop. See if Little Rock can get rolling here. Pulling for the our guy Chris Curry. Big fan of the show. Chris Curry. Pulling for him. All right, it's AFR.
AFR.
Get Gordon. Get it done. Gordon McKernan Injury Attorneys. If you've been injured in an accident, it's not your fault. You know what to do. Get Gordon and get it done. You can always go to getgordon.com, getgordon.com. And right now you can get Gordon's gas cards. They got it going down right now. The gas card giveaway over at Gordon McKernan Injury Attorneys. Go to getgordon.com, getgordon.com, or the Gordon McKernan social media accounts. You can go at getgordon. You can learn out how you can win one of 10 $250 gift cards courtesy of Gordon McKernan Injury Attorneys. But more importantly, if you've been injured in an accident and it's not your fault, remember, Gordon and his team of attorneys will go to bat for you. They've recovered more than $3 billion with a B, $3 billion in damages for their clients. $3 billion with a B in damages for their clients. So get what you're entitled to get your life back in order. And, of course, you can win one of Get Gordon's gas cards as well. Get Gordon and get it done.
Simone ate the best gumbo of her life, rolled some dice, and enjoyed a relaxing massage. She did not, however, find time to lay by the pool. Well, Simone, there's always next time. Lake Charles, there's a lot to pack in.
Transform your living space with Lacoste & Young Remodeling and take your home from outdated to outstanding. Redefine your kitchen for the ultimate culinary experience or elevate your daily routine with a spa-worthy bathroom retreat. Our skilled team brings 3D modeling to life to ensure your vision becomes a reality. We believe luxury should be accessible and offer tailored solutions to fit your budget without compromising quality. So contact us today for a free estimate. Lacoste & Young Remodeling, providing perfect solutions for your dream home.
These are the luckiest ice cubes in the world. They could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar. But instead, they've been called upon to cradle and cool a crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Looks like the lucky just got luckier. Dos Equis.
every ounce of a Raising Cane's lemonade has been hand-squeezed that day from fresh lemons before being served over our signature crushed ice. Because when you make it right, you can taste it in every bite. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers. One love.
People think it's all about game day, but the real work happens in the off season, and we need a healthcare team that works as hard as we do.
At FML Health, our lay of the lake, we take care of LSU football.
Better coverage for less money. Insurance Network of Louisiana. Man, I'm so proud of so many of you who have taken my advice. We're just scratching the surface, and so many more still to go. If you have not had anyone shop for your insurance recently, you're probably overpaying. So if you want to save money and get better coverage, get properly covered, Insurance Network of Louisiana can help. It's so easy. Listen, we're talking about better coverage, less money, some of the top-rated carriers in the world, and the best part, quite honestly, is you have the team at Insurance Network of Louisiana that does the work for you. They're keeping an eye on your policy. They're continuing to shop. If rates go up, can they move you somewhere else to get you a better price? They've done it for me over a decade plus that I've been with Insurance Network of Louisiana. Home, auto, business insurance, any type of business, stop overpaying. Call Insurance Network of Louisiana, 293-0450 or lainsurance.net.
After further review with Matt Moscona, presented by Don Juan Cigar Bar.
Down the stretch we come. Final segment here on a Friday edition of AFR presented by Don Juan Cigar Bar. Get your questions in for Ask Ryan. Email us, tweet us, text us, 225-396-4400, 396-4400, 396-4400. Can I have this?
Yep.
How's this look? Bro, I think I want to wear this to the show.
Is red one of the color? Yeah.
My pants are red. The pants I'm getting from Vampire Freaks are red.
We would go with the whole deal. Pull it down just. Okay, yeah, never mind.
What?
Look that way. Some dice. I didn't even notice the dice. Yeah, you need.
It's dice?
Yeah, bro.
It's flaming dice, bro.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be in Vegas.
Flaming dice.
And I'm gonna have a jackpot, like a slot machine, with the 103 on my Ruckus shirt and the flaming dice on the hat.
Stefani on the stage. Come on. Hell out of here.
Bro.
Yeah, you can have it. Cheers.
Oh, or let me take it for Vegas and I'll give it back to you.
Get Gwen to sign it.
Would you put it in your display room?
No.
You just want sport?
Yeah. Sorry.
You disrespect Gwen like that.
I know. That's on me, dog.
Ask Ryan. Eric, ask Ryan. Favorite beach tunes?
I'm a country guy on the beach, for sure.
Oh, God.
Yeah, big country guy on the beach.
When I went to Arizona 2 weeks ago with brother-in-law on our golf trip.
Yep.
With James. You know James.
Yeah.
James and Eli. Like, his whole playlist is country. And it's the one genre of music I hate. Like, I'm a pretty eclectic guy musically. I like a lot of different things. The one genre I hate is country. We listen to country.
Oh, you guys drove around too.
We rented a car because he wanted to go. Like, we were in Phoenix, and we drove to Scottsdale, and we drove to Tucson. He wanted to go see the national park and drive through it, so he rents a car.
Yeah.
He likes to drive. Me, I'm Uber everywhere. Like, when we were going to brunch, I was like, I'm getting us a Waymo. Yeah. So I did. Like, we rode a Waymo. But yeah. Well, Jimmy Buffett, man.
Yeah. No, I mean,
a Pandora station. Make a Jimmy Buffett Pandora station.
That's fine. I can do that.
Ask Ryan who's winning the World Cup.
Well, a good friend of mine gave me a Honduras hat. No, he didn't. He gave me a Colombia hat.
Awesome.
World Cup, Colombia. So
same thing, right?
I'm pulling for Colombia. This World Cup because I have the hat.
Okay. I'm pulling for Ruckus because I have the hat.
I don't even know if Colombia's any good, but I have a hat.
Scott asked Ryan, did y'all not pull an autograph?
We did not pull an autograph.
He said, I thought there was one per hobby box. Did we get screwed?
We didn't get a hobby box.
Oh.
We just got the
we
got the blaster. Did we have enough time to do the hobby box? It's going to take too long. But we're going to get some good stuff.
Rob said send him. Rob, my email is matt@1045espn.com. He's going to send me pictures of the shoes.
Oh, okay.
Can't find the autograph. We're having trouble with the Pistol Pete deal, bro.
I'm telling you, man, it's tough. It's a tough ask. I get it. I understand. But I really want it. I do.
Got to shout out Relief Windows. Brandon Holly and the gang over at Relief Windows. Windows, doors, siding, shutters, and shades.
Yep.
Relief Windows, reliefwindows.com. Energy efficient replacement windows, beautiful entry doors. Already plank vinyl siding. They do it all. And you know what? Relief Windows never takes $1 from you until they're done and you're thrilled. Did you know that? They will not take a down payment. They take all the financial risk up front. They will not take it. People try. They will not take $1 until they're done. You're thrilled. Relief Windows, reliefwindows.com. Windows, doors, siding, shutters, and shades. Reliefwindows.com. Who's going to win the AL MVP after Aaron Judge's injury?
Oh, man, that's a good question.
Bobby Witt's the favorite. I know you love him.
Bob Witt.
Yordan Alvarez is second. See you Monday.
AFR.
As we get on down the road, get to remind Puppaw cricket again like we do every week.
Mm-hmm.
Stop wearing those stupid glasses on the end of your nose. Pull out your stupid readers.
I think my eyes are getting better. I think they're
magically healing.
I think they are.
As you get older, your eyes just magically heal and get better, right?
Maybe mine do.
Maybe so. Probably not, though. So you need to call the Williamson Eye Center. You know what? I was mentioning earlier the episode of Alligator Shoes podcast with Michael Hackett with Flynn Foster on it.
You did. Mm-hmm.
I was a guest on the show. So was Gordy Rush. But so was Dr. Blake Williamson. So I saw it in the queue. So that's in my queue. I'm going to go watch that episode as well.
Nice.
And I haven't watched it, but I can guarantee you if you go watch that episode, just go to YouTube, type in Alligator Shoes. You'll see the episode with Dr. Blake Williamson. You'll get a sense of why I'm so bullish talking about him. He's genuinely, not only is he a great ophthalmologist, he's a genuinely great human who loves doing right by people. WilliamsonEye.com.
At Sunshine, your hometown John Deere dealer, we know you deserve value when you purchase equipment. Right now, take advantage of the powerful 3025E tractor for just $297 a month with 0% financing for 72 months. Tractor packages with a trailer also available. Whether you're tackling land, property, or projects, get your job done. Don't wait. This offer ends June 30th, 2026. Some restrictions apply. Visit sunequip.com or stop by a Sunshine location today.
As a business owner, you're always focused on how you can improve the bottom line. Well, when was the last time you shopped your insurance coverage? Insurance Network of Louisiana can help. If you're a business owner, let my friends at Insurance Network of Louisiana see if they can find you better coverage for less money. They always offer exceptional customer service and partner with only the best providers. So check them out online today at lainsurance.net.
These are the luckiest ice cubes in the world. They could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar. But instead, they've been called upon to cradle and cool a crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Looks like the lucky just got luckier. Dos Equis.
Sometimes you ignore the signs, even when they're right in front of you. Problem gambling isn't always easy to spot. Know the signs. Set your limit. Learn more about healthy gambling habits by visiting us online or text or call for free confidential help now.
My father, J.B. Falgu, had a vision of growth for First American Bank and the communities we serve. The bank's foundation was built on his legacy of compassion, loyalty, and dedication. Through his years of leadership, First American has prospered to heights even J.B. could not have imagined. I know my father would be extremely proud of the customer service and financial stability that First American provides to Southeast Louisiana. We continue to thrive because of the legacy of J.B. Falgu.